Dr. Gold in the lab, Twitch stream glowing, formulas flashing, minds wide, knowledge flowing, equations on the board, numbers never sleep, teaching math and physics while them haters count sheep. Actual education, tune in and get schooled, flipping textbooks, breaking all the rules, from Newton to Einstein, concepts elevate. Keep the stream, it's the key to our fate. Dr. Gold dropping gems, knowledge raining down, actual education making scholars all around. Perpendicular minds, angles sharp as ice, maths and physics, yeah, the future's real nice. Got the Pythagorean triangles about to flex, quantum theories on deck, breaking all the specs, relativity theories, worlds getting small, grasp the universal laws, standing tall. From the atom to the cosmos, we rolling deep, gracing up the stars, no time to sleep. Black holes and supernovas, concepts we unfold, brain power heavy, yeah, that's Dr. Gold. Dr. Gold dropping gems, knowledge raining down, actual education making scholars all around. Perpendicular minds, angles sharp as ice, maths and physics, yeah, the future's real nice.
That's dope.
Is working. I need to get better at this. Yeah, thank you, Jeff. I keep forgetting that my mic mutes itself automatically when it does the intro video. My bad. Yeah, okay, thanks guys. Yeah, I saw that too. Discord was like, yo, what's up with your mic? Anyways, yeah, happy Wednesday.
That's dope.
We love Wednesday. Halfway to the weekend. Basically Friday if you count, you know, it's like Thursday Junior, Friday Junior, I don't know, whatever. Close enough. Yo, Gold, what physics question should I ask? I don't know yet. One sec, let me share my screen. There we go. Okay, now we're up on Discord. Cool. Yeah, it's been a dude, I've had so many meetings today. Wow, it's been nuts. I talked to some cool people who showed me a donation platform that they use to raise tons of money, so that'd be pretty cool. It'd be nice to get some more cash to help, like, buy you guys some prizes. What else did I have? Another. Oh, I submitted my. you guys are a part of my diversity, equity, inclusion statement.
No, get fucked.
Yeah, I know, get fucked. I know, but you gotta play by the rules. This is what you gotta do. Unfortunately, Sensation. I know.
Yeah, you're right. You got to play by the rules, not their rules.
Yeah, it's the rules, not their. Yeah. Anyways, well, yeah. So here, I'll show you guys. So this is my where is it? There we go. Yeah. So I'm applying for a lecturer position at UCLA. It's kind of like like a little temporary thing that they just need someone to teach one of their physics classes. And I teach a lot of physics, so like, duh, makes sense, right? But yeah, as a part of the formal application process, I had to write a page document on diversity and equity and equality and blah, blah, blah. And luckily, you know, the stuff I do with you guys makes it pretty easy for me to write this. So I appreciate you guys for that. So basically, yeah, I talked about, you know, how we tutor a bunch of you guys. I assume some of you people come from, you know, underrepresented backgrounds or, you know, can't afford private tutors. So socioeconomic statuses or whatnot. And yeah, so that's what I wrote. I was spending a lot of time today writing that. What's up, Apex? YouTube equals 0. Yeah. There we go. Sir Sensation. Yeah. Yeah, Sensation. I need to do that. I need to get us streaming on TikTok as well, because we're starting to get a lot of traffic there. What else is happening? Yeah. Can I go to my Google Ads? Ads.google.com. I wonder if I can show you this. I love that one guy that said he found us. And I asked him where he found us from, and he said YouTube. And I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. And he said, yeah, I figured you're like, what did he say? He said, saw Math Tutor and was like, wow, it's like Khan Academy, but dopamine.
That's dope.
Cause yeah, I guess we are kind of like Khan Academy, but with just like nice dopamine hits of like sound and visuals. Anyways, I appreciated that. I appreciate when I get like fun feedback like that. What else on the back end? Oh yeah, finally Google Ads got approved, which is super nice. So they're giving us $10,000 per month for free.
That's dope.
To just run Google AdWords. So this is super dope. I'm really happy about this. I just have to maintain like a 5% CTR. CTR, for those that don't know, stands for click-through rate, which means 5 out of every 100 times that like an advertisement shows up for them saying like, hey, you should check out Actual Education, they need to click it. And I think our CTR is, yeah, doing hella nice. We're at 7.8%. It's pretty easy to have high CTRs when you're just like giving stuff out for free. If you say like, hey, free hot dogs, like someone's gonna click that. If I say, hey, $100 for me to teach you physics, probably not gonna get that many people to click it. So, but anyways, I like to keep you guys up to date with like the developments and like what's happening. I know I haven't been as active in the Discord recently, and I want to show you why that is. It's because there's a lot of things happening behind the scenes that we need to make possible so that this can expand and buy you guys more prizes. Yeah, what's up, Zach? Thank you, Zach. I had to go to teach. What happened with that question that Equity asked? The challenge question it was the Manhattan Project. What? Not Manhattan Project. Manhattan Project was the nuclear bomb. The Manhattan question, I think, is what it's called. Also, I've been like fighting a sickness. I'm just like, it's constantly something. You posted the solution in your Discord? Oh, sweet. Let's go check that out. Let's go check that out. I forget. Are your VODs recorded, Zach, on your channel? Yes. Okay. Excellent. Okay. So here, I'm gonna go find that. Excellent. We love that, dude. Yeah, that's great. Ellipses and taxi cab space. Is that what it was? It was ellipses and taxi cab space. There we go. No, not that one. Where is it? There we go. There we go. Okay, that's it. Okay, cool. Right. And so that's the thing. Yeah, this is probably where I had to stop watching. Fast forward a bit. Okay, let's see. Oh, nice. You did this with Excel? Oh, that's super cool. Oh, hell yeah. I think I just saw you had started putting things into Excel. Oh, that is so cool, Zach. Oh, I love this. But also, how is someone supposed to figure this out on a math competition in like, I don't know, 20 minutes? I think it's very cool. I love the analytic or the or is this analytic? Computational solution to this, I guess. Oh, this is so cool. Oh, triangle congruence. Ah. Wow. Very, very cool. What was the answer we got? Or you got? I didn't get the answer. Was it 18? Was 18 the answer? You have to be a master of non-Euclidean geometries? Uh-oh. Yeah, that's reserved for Jeff. Where's Jeff? Where's our non-Euclidean geometry enjoyer? But anyways, Equity, yeah. There's the video with the solution for. Yeah, Jeff, you're our non-Euclidean geometry enjoyer. And let me see. I think you said you posted the actual solution. I appreciate you doing that too. Ooh, ODS. Sorry, what's an ODS file?
I think it's Excel.
Is it? Oh, is it like open source Excel?
Yeah.
Oh, it's LibreOffice. Oh, it's for Linux. Okay, cool. All right, nice.
No,
right.
LibreOffice is on Windows as well.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking of something else then.
I think LibreOffice replaced OpenOffice, or was it the other way around? I can't remember. But yeah, Windows, it's on Windows.
I think OpenOffice. Oh, I think OpenOffice would replace LibreOffice. Oh, Excel should open it. Yeah, I don't even know if I have Excel on this. But I could try it in. Let me see. I have it. I probably have it in the Google Drive. I can do it. Most Linux software is available on Windows 2. Correct. I used to use GIMP as my default graphics editor, like my Photoshop, because I didn't have money for the Adobe gods. Now I pay them like $400 a year, or more so, this nonprofit pays them $400 a year, because I need it to make all the videos.
Meanwhile, I just sail the 7 seas.
Yeah, can you still see? Yes, but also it's
Yeah.
just a pain in the ass to keep cracking Adobe. When I don't know, I just pay them like I don't know, it's $50 a month or something. I get everything, and it's always updated, so I just don't have to deal with it.
I refuse to get into that because it's just like, no, I'll buy your software from you for real. I mean, I'll pay you $4,000 to buy the software.
Yeah, like a one
But
time,
I
but
am not giving you monthly.
it's all subscription based, man. It's all subscription these days, dude.
Well, because I won't do it. So I mean, it's like you can't complain that I've stolen the software from you if you won't sell it to me.
Yeah, you give it to one point. Okay,
It's
very
not
cool.
theft if you don't own it.
Yeah, right. That's like with the Teslas. You're like renting the car. You don't actually own the car. Oh, Equity. Yeah, you went to the math competition today. He said none of the math questions were that hard. Nice. Yeah, that's excessive, man. If you see that Zach is even like struggling to like do it and has to bust out the big guns like Excel, there's no way you're expected to do that on an exam with your head. But anyways, yeah, shout out to Zach. I appreciate that. Zach is my high level math backup. When I'm like, I need backup, I'm calling Zach. Zach knows how to do this stuff.
Well, you know he's got game because he's got the blackboard.
He does have the blackboard. Yeah, he has like an official chalkboard. You know, I was thinking about this. If I get this lecturer position at UCLA, I'm wondering. Oh, where you go? There you go. I'm wondering what the teaching style is these days. Like, do professors still use chalk? Do they still go up and like do this with an audience, or is everything now just on a digital projector?
At MIT, it's still chalkboards for the
Still
win.
chalk? Oh, really? Interesting.
Many,
Wow.
many blackboards.
Yeah, they have the things where they rotate them up and down and up and down. Yeah, they go crazy with that. Yeah.
And that was 6 months ago, so...
Yeah, it's so much. Personally, like, I love having a digital whiteboard because you can do colors, you can move things around, and everything gets recorded. It's super useful to then be like, okay, now I'm going to upload these notes to something, and then you can just look at them. So, I don't know. I think I would basically, because I'm very comfortable teaching this way, with the whole whiteboard and everything. I feel like I would just do this in front of people and then have this projected up on a screen. So it's like in person online or something. I don't know.
Oh, that's the point. Both you and I need the things that you can physically write on.
What, a tablet?
I guess that's what you call them. But
What, like
one
like
with
a
an actual screen on it.
like a dry erase marker
Sorry.
or something? Oh, we need this. Are you talking about? Oh, sorry, you're talking about this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't use them though. I need the one with a screen on it.
Oh, really? Oh no, I can use it. You just write and then you just look ahead and then it just works.
I know it's just.
It's an acquired taste, like whiskey and most things, But all right, let's see. Dun dun dun. We got some help screenshots. We got a lot of questions today. Oh hell yeah. Okay, here,
Before we get sidetracked more, were YouTube still offline? This is not
Is
a good
it?
thing.
bro. They need to fix this plugin, dude. One sec. I'm gonna start it again. Doctor L. What did you call me? Say it to my face. Yeah. Let's see. I don't know why YouTube keeps messing up. I use an OBS plugin that Don showed me to broadcast both at the same time. Let's see if it's working now. One sec. It's okay. You know, anyone on YouTube just missed. They missed the banter. Is she loading now? Let's see. Banter. Banter? Yeah, we say banter, I guess, right? Do you guys call it banter? Banter. Wait, did I just hear like an American accent? See what the hell? It still
Use
says
them banters.
There you go. See, that's strange, dude. What? That's kind of weird.
What me saying banters?
Yeah, you saying banter, dude. Yeah, it's interesting.
Actually, that's my natural accent. If I say banter.
Vlad says we still use chalkboards here by the river. Though a lot of profs also use DocuScan, okay, to project their paper to the large projector screen above. Okay. Oh, now the YouTube's working. Nice. Okay, good. Hooray, we love that. Yeah, I mean, if we really want to go like way back down to the days, you know, the way we used to do it was also like literally projectors, which was projector teaching. Like this. Does anyone remember these things? Do any of my students in my stream right now, have you ever seen one of these things? Like, do y'all know what this is? / do teachers still use this? Transparencies, that's what it was called. Oh, spin to win. Oh, let's spin, man. Yeah, whatever. I don't need to spin. Yeah. This is the oh man, this brings me back, dude, to like a teacher like using like a dry erase marker with this. Yeah, these things are nuts. Anyways. There we go. Okay, cool. All right. Yes. Okay, good. I see the chat. We're all good. We got some questions, so let's start off the stream. Welcome everyone, Office Hours. My name is Dr. Cole. This is Action Education. The stream helps you with math, homework, science, homework.
Nice.
All sorts of fun stuff. Looks like we got some chemistry on deck to start with. I do enjoy teaching chemistry. It's one of my favorite things. Let me see. Is Ace around? Ace, are you in the his house? Ace is here a lot. I think Ace is our new probably streak champ. Probably has the highest streak on the stream so far. Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's try to do this. This is cool. A mystery metal releases 5,060 joules of energy as it cools from an initial temperature of 150 degrees centigrade to a final temperature of 20 degrees centigrade. Calculate the heat capacity of the mystery metal if the mass is 4.5 kilograms. Laz is only at 42. Wow, that's still impressive, though. Yes, Dr. L, he is right. Yeah, this is a chemistry concept. Yeah, so this has to do with heat, which is usually written as Q. And we say Q is equal to MC delta T. The other Q, they usually call this like MCAT, which is also the same word for the exam that all pre-meds have to take to determine that they're not going to become doctors. Life, the universe, and everything. Wow, Lou. Yeah. Now, okay, so Doctor, how far back do you go in internet knowledge? Do you know about Lou Links, or are we talking about like Lou from what was it? Hitchhiker. Is that Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy sensation? Is that Life, the universe, and everything? Lou?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Hitchhiker's Guide. Yeah. Yeah, Hitchhikers. Okay, yeah. There used to be like an internet. So at the birth of the internet, I always want to write like this little history of like how like things in the internet started. There were 3 main groups, and it was like the MISC on like the bodybuilding forums. It was Lou Links, which was like a private members only. Like this is all back when we had like forums boards for like doing things. What was it called? Like was it PHPBB? Was that what it was called? Were you on the forums at all, Sensation? You must have been at some point, yeah.
Way before HTTP, yeah.
Yeah, like the image boards and stuff. HTTP would have been the image boards. You're before even that.
I'm 94 for the internet, so we're talking like Telnet and shit like that.
Oh, Telnet. Yeah, no. I'm like thousands. Dr. L goes all the way back to Trogdor. Okay, cool. So he knows about the Burninator at least. But anyways, yeah, there were a couple groups. 4chan also was the other one out of the whole group. And 4chan is still around today. The other 2 are not. I don't think Lou Links is around anymore. And I know bodybuilding.com just shut down their forums like in the last month. There's some legends on there. Burninating. Yeah, exactly. Homestar Runner was great. Yeah, Badger. All the stuff. Yeah. Oh, all good stuff. But anyways, Ace. Yeah. All right, it's a snake.
Did you know they were from Yorkshire?
No, I didn't know they were British. I thought they were Australian.
Nope, from Hull.
Oh, that's cool. You got some local celebrities, dude. Local old school internet celebs. Wow.
I met them in London way back when.
Like in person, like IRL.
Yeah, the last Comic Con I went to, which was probably about 10 years ago.
Oh, that's super dope. Wow. Yeah, those people were very influential, and yeah, during during my childhood development. Yes, good, Ace. Mass capacity, change in temp. Yes, good. This is Delta always means change in temp. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
back to this. So, is heat capacity the same as specific heat capacity?
Ooh, good question. Yes, I believe so. Specific.
I should know this, to be honest with you.
Heat. Well, there's specific heat, which is different because there's like the specific heat of thing. Is it specific the same as heat capacity? Oh, it's not the same. Oh, okay. So specific heat. So you're right. I should be saying that this is specific heat capacity. Yeah. Specific heat capacity has no mass. Heat capacity is these two things multiplied together. I agree with that. Okay, cool.
I asked because of the question.
No, you're right. No, you're totally right. Well, what were they asking for? Oh, they're asking for the heat capacity.
Calculate the heat capacity. So I'm saying is.
Oh,
that the
you're
same
right.
as specific heat capacity.
No, you're right. So that's actually a trick question, because I was about to just solve for C, but really they just want M times C. Yeah, because there's no mass included. Wow, that's actually kind of tricky. Good catch there, Sensation. Nice. I wouldn't have caught that.
I had no idea.
No, you asked a good question, man. So yeah, okay. So we can plug in some numbers here, right? So mass is 4.5, and then I think usually we put this in grams. I think but also eventually this is gonna go away because we don't need the mass anyways. But okay, whatever. We can keep it in kilograms. 4.5 C, and then delta T. That's gonna be the change in this, right? Which is gonna be 150 minus 20, which is 130, and then that is going to be equal to the 5060 joules. 5060. Okay, cool. So I mean, this isn't too difficult to solve, right? You know how to do this. I need my calculator. I can't do this in my head. The numbers are too tricky. Anyways, okay, so yeah, if we take our calculator and what do? We do 5060 divided by 130, okay? That's going to get me that, what is that, 38.92 is equal to 4.5 C. And then this together is technically the heat capacity, okay? If we wanted to get the specific heat capacity, which is this, okay? First of all, I would convert this into grams because specific heat capacity is usually joules per gram degree centigrade. So that would be 38.92 is equal to 4,500, right? Because 4.5 kilograms is equal to 4,500 grams. If you're ever going from kilograms to grams, just move the decimal place here three spots. You guys do kg. Specific heat is in G though. I agree that you use kilograms for everything else in chemistry, but with specific heat, it's grams. Yeah, you can see that right here. Because specific heat is the amount of heat it requires to raise the temperature of a given mass 1 degree by 1 gram of a substance by 1 degree Celsius. This is physics though. Yeah, okay. I still think that even in physics, like specific heat is given in grams. You're right that. Yeah, what's up, Sensation? No, go on.
Mass is usually measured in kilograms.
Correct. Mass is usually measured in kilograms, but for specific heat, we usually use. We're going to use grams. It's given so that the specific heat of water is 1. Yeah. Wait. No, wait. Is that a troll question? Isn't it 4.186?
the specific heat capacity of water, 2700 K.
No. K is the temperature. Wait, the specific heat of water is that's yeah. Oh, calories. Yes, thank you.
Oh.
Yeah, yes, 1 calorie. Correct. But one little calorie. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 1 little calorie. Which is equal to 4.186 joules. That's equal to, yes, the amount of Q needed to raise 1 gram of water by 1 degree Celsius. Yeah. I believe the specific heat of water is 1.6 times 10 to the minus 19. God damn it. Now, I can't tell if you guys are trolling. Because that's E&M stuff. I appreciate the troll, though. Anyways, okay. So, yeah, convert this to grams if you're trying to find specific heat. That's in moles or something? Yeah, maybe. Maybe moles of electrons. Okay, so you can divide this out. That's actually really low. Let me make sure that makes sense. Sorry, what? 50, 60.
Wow.
Over 130. Yeah, it's about 40. 40 divided by 4,500. Oh, you got a picture for me? Let me see. Ah. Yeah, okay. Yeah. It's 4,200 joules per kilogram. Oh, interesting. They say it by joules to raise 1 kilogram of water. Man, we usually use the amount of energy to bring 1 gram, and it's usually calories, which are little calories. But you're right. You just multiply by 1,000 if you want a kilogram. No. You're right. You're right there, Sensation.
That's the way I remember it.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, and it must be a U.S. thing, because in the U.S. we do it in grams, but also we measure our things in like cheeseburgers per feet freedom things. Bald eagles per freedom cheeseburgers.
Keeps things interesting.
Yeah, they are interesting at least. Physics and chemistry have different standards. They do. Well, they have different, not standards, but different conventions, unfortunately. The big one that really annoys me is in doing thermodynamics, the definition of work, heat, and energy. So I believe in one of them, it's like E is equal to Q plus W, and the other one, it's like E is equal to Q minus W. And it's dependent on whether you define work being on the system as positive or negative, or like against the system. It's super annoying, because I teach both, and depending on like what class they're in, the students have different things they have to do. First law, baby, time for a shot. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So, okay, we get that the specific heat here. Let's just get like C specific. Well, usually they put like this degree sign here for like specific. So this is 0.0086, and then let's say joules per gram degrees Celsius. Yeah, this is a cool one. This is very small. So look at this. The specific heat of this metal, honestly, like kind of sucks. It's very low. So this means it doesn't take much energy to heat this metal up. Whereas water, right, is 4.186. So you got water, 4.186. That's water. Versus like mystery metal, which is 0.0086. Okay. There's a huge difference between this, okay? So things that have high heat capacities mean that they take a lot of energy to heat up, and also they can hold in a lot of heat. That's kind of what the capacity is. They can hold in a lot of heat, and so they take a lot of time to cool down. The reason why we use water for like water cooling, I'm sure some of you guys have like really fancy computers with water cooling on it, or you may have noticed, I don't know, if you work with cars, like radiators use water. Water is particularly special in the world in that it has a very high specific heat. If we look up like what the specific heats are, specific heat capacity for different liquids, it's one of the best. besides like I think like liquid like mercury or something. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, look at this. Let's look at this. So yeah, water 4 point. I say 186, 184, whatever. It depends actually what. It depends how hot the water is. But something like aluminum, right, is a quarter of that. They don't list any of the other liquids, I guess, but yeah, lead 0.1, like this is 40 times lower than it, or 50 times, or 60 times actually. Yeah, all these other things are like pretty terrible. Water stands out as being exceptionally good at removing heat. But if water has such a high specific heat, and hurricanes derive the power from water, what could that possibly mean for the rising sea temperature? Yeah, exactly, right? It means that even if the temperature of the ocean is going up by like 0.1 of a degree, that's an insane amount of energy that is now being dumped into the oceans. So you're exactly right, Dr. L, is that, yeah. This is why when people start arguing that like climate change is like false, I'm like, well, physics says no. I don't know. Some people can debate what's causing it. I know some people get really mad about the cows farting or something. Or some people get upset about driving cars, like whatever. The point being is that, like, yes, if you release hydrocarbons into the atmosphere, the temperature goes up. And if the temperature goes up, the weather changes. Like, that is indisputable facts. And Dr. L brings up a good point of, yeah, and if the temperature of the water changes, it messes up all the ecology of things. Like, a lot of animals are very sensitive about temperatures. Even us as humans are very sensitive, right? Y'all know that, what's the standard body temperature? Sensation, you know what, like, the standard body temperature is? You probably know what it is in centigrade, I guess, right?
37.5 Celsius.
37.5 Celsius, okay. I think it's like 98.6 Fahrenheit in the U.S., right? But, okay, if you have a if you have a fever sensation, what's a fever for you?
45, I think, was my last fever. So.
45? Well, Jesus, that's really high, right? 45 centigrade? What? That's really high.
You asked me, my standard body temperature is probably about 40.
Dude, holy shit, bro. You had a fever of 113, dog?
Right, but my resting body temperature is probably about 40.
Okay, all right. Sensation's built different. 50 now. Okay. All right. For most standard people that aren't Sensation is very unique.
I was designed for cold temperatures.
He was designed for the cold temps. Most humans, if you have a fever, if you feel sick or something, you usually have a temperature of like over 100. Like over 100 is considered not normal. Yeah, Dr. L's like 45 is death. Yeah. Well, Sensation can't be killed. He's not a mortal man. But yeah,
I remember them steam engines.
Them steam engines. Yeah, he's a fucking locomotive or something, dude. The point being here is that a couple of degrees is the difference in your body between like feeling okay and like being incredibly sick, and that's just a couple degrees. And that's why in the ocean, if the temperature starts changing, a lot of animals are not going to be happy, and that's going to affect things. And who knows what's going to go on. Maybe we'll start having sharknadoes or something. I don't know. Y'all know what
How many of those movies have they made?
How many sharknadoes have they made? I can go on so many tangents, but I should like be doing math.
Okay. We were talking about climate change though.
What's up?
So the reason that we don't freeze to death in this country is because of the Gulf jet stream.
Yes, that's what regulates the temperature. Yeah.
Or it's what keeps us warm where we are.
Because you guys are pretty far north, right? Was it the Gulf Stream temperature map for England, I guess, right, is what it is, yeah? Uh-huh. Oh, that's just really cool. Very cool.
Otherwise, you can see by looking at that map that we'd be very, very cold otherwise.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, because most of up here, like where our Canadian friends live, this is like way too cold. Like, you don't want to live here. This is like really like just way too cold. But yeah, there are currents, I guess, in the atmosphere and in the wind that take the heat here and keep toasty England here from like freezing to death. Because it looks like they're at the same looks like the same latitude as up here. No?
I think London is further north than Nova Scotia.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah, London's like over here, but like, yeah, I think this is like yeah, being flattened out. But wow, that's crazy. Okay, yeah. So yeah, and this would probably change, right? If the water temperature started changing, because then the evaporation changes, and then your air currents are going to change, and everything starts changing, and like, it's just bad time. So, yeah, water is important. Anyways, okay. That was a cool question, Ace. Wait, was that for your physics class? You had to do this for physics? Yeah. The real one that they like to calculate, and we'll do that later if you're still here. Well, after I finish the students' questions, is having like two objects or like two different cups of water at different temperatures, and figuring out what temperature they equilibrate to when you mix them together. I don't know if you've noticed this before. But I noticed it today. Like my coffee was too hot. And I just ended up putting like a little bit of ice cold water from my water freezer, and instantly the temperature of the coffee just dropped to like something drinkable. And I was like, wow, I only needed a really small amount of cold water to do that. And it has to do with that equation. Yeah, was it ETH equals ETH? What's that? Or is that energy in equals energy out? Oh yeah, and there's a minus sign. Yeah, very good. Yeah, very cool. All right. Yeah, that's a cool question that comes up a lot of times. It's a very useful one. But anyways, good question there, Ace. You get a point. Congrats. Where is it?
Points all around.
Points all around. There we go. Love it. I swear my brain has been running slower in the last week. I do think I have something. There's something in the water. Maybe they already started poisoning the water, now that our presidency is changing. They're just like, all right, time to really juice them up with stuff. Increase the fluorine. Do y'all have fluorine in your water in the UK? Is that a thing? Do you
there's
know?
lots of chlorine in it.
Oh, that's not good. What? You shouldn't be drinking chlorine. What?
Wait, fluorine or fluoride?
Fluoride. So, yeah, not fluorine. Fluorine will kill you. Fluorine gas is not good for you. Fluoride. My bad. I know there's a big thing with RFK, who's like, he's kind of an outspoken man, but he apparently wants the U.S. to remove fluoride from the water because they claim that it shrinkens the pineal gland within humans, which is the gland in your brain that is connected with, I want to say it's like spirituality or something. It's like, it's considered your third eye or something. I go down these rabbit holes sometimes, man, of just like astrology, TikTok, whatever stuff. And yeah, okay. Yeah, we're going to do this. This is a physics type of question. Yeah. Yeah. Where's Bob Ross's? Where's equity? Equity. Or we'll help out Kaz.
But in answer to your question, it exists naturally in the water supply anyway. So we don't need to add
okay.
it.
Oh, so you don't add it. Okay, we do in the US. Dr. L says my wife is always complaining about my shrunken pineal gland. Like, is that real? Is she actually complaining? We're gonna look this up. Here, if I just type in pineal gland fluoride. Yeah, so it says fluoride can accumulate in the pineal gland, a small endocrine gland that produces melatonin. Oh, it produces melatonin. Very cool. And it's used for regulating sleep. Ah. Okay. One study found that higher fluoride exposure in adolescents, that's you guys, was associated with sleep disturbances like sleep apnea. However, there are a few studies that confirm the effect of fluoride on sleep patterns. Okay, so some people are... So, yeah, doctors and dentists like fluoride for tooth health because apparently it prevents cavities and tooth decay. That's what I've been told from a young age. But also, I remember hearing something about some company had a bunch of fluoride left over and they needed to do something with it, so they started selling it to the U.S. government to put in the water supply. I don't know. Okay, Equity's here. You are S14. Cool, S14. Yeah, you're up next. Let me help out Equity real quick. Okay. turn Olaf off. Goodbye, Olaf. All right. All right, Equity, what's up, dude? All right, an elevator travels up and down the vertical position of the elevator. Because we all use toothpaste. Yeah, okay, there we go. Bro, but there are some people, because I got a couple like fitness kids on my Discord, and they follow all these fitness TikTokers, and they talk about how like, I think toothpaste lowers your testosterone, so they like go for specifically like non-fluoride like toothpaste or something. I don't know. There's some crazy stuff. I'm like, just go to the gym. Y'all don't need to be worrying about your toothpaste. Okay. The vertical position of the elevator meters is shown below. Cool. What is the displacement between 8 seconds and 24 seconds? How do we do this, Equity? How do we find out displacement? It's a good one. Or like, don't eat toothpaste. Yeah. Pro tip there, Obi. Love that.
Nice.
I recommend flashcards. Yeah. What was Dennis asking something? Oh, Dennis says, trying to burn thermodynamic equations in my head before my exam tomorrow, and then I got my astrophysics. You were not cooked. Yeah. Flashcards are great, or Quizlets. I also recommend just the process of you making the flashcards yourself will help it like stick in your head so much better. If you're just reading, people used to always be asking other people in the class, hey, can I get your notes? Or hey, can I get your review guide you made? Blah, 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 blah. But in reality, the person that makes the review guide is the one that benefits the most. So if you are going to like take somebody else's study guide, make yourself write it down. Like make yourself create it again. You can like look at it to copy it, but the process of making something makes it stick in your head more. I'm using my Anka Pro right now. Yeah, I've heard about this thing. This is for med school students. Anki's. Yeah, right? Displacement equals velocity times time, right? Close. There are a couple things we got to be careful for. Got to watch out here. You notice how they're asking for displacement here, but then they're asking for distance here. Oh, Quizlet has a paywall? That's gross. Ew. Okay. So, Equity, what's the difference between displacement and distance? I didn't know that Quizlet has a paywall. I guess I gotta make money somehow. Everyone's gotta make money somehow. Rent don't pay itself. See, Equity's typing. Distance is how far you go, while displacement is the change in the position. That's correct. A slightly more rigorous way to say this is displacement is the change in position from your start and your finish. Okay? So, if you, for instance, go 10 meters this way, and then go 3 meters this way, your distance ends up equaling 13, but your displacement is only 7. Because displacement measures how far you are from the start to the finish, right? Which in this case is 7. Whereas the distance is measuring how far you actually travel. Okay, cool. All right, so we have a graph here of the position of something versus the time. And they want to know the displacement between 8 seconds and 24 seconds. How would we figure this out? You kind of said it, right? You know, displacement is the change in the position. Yeah. So what's the change in position from 8 seconds, which is right here, to 24 seconds, which is right over here. First, find velocity. So you could find what's called like the average velocity, and then we could do some multiplication to figure things out. But really, we want to figure out. Yeah, we don't need velocity. Yeah. We want to use the graph here, which is the graph of position. They want you to use the graph to figure this out. Okay, so you can figure out what your position is at the start, and then you can read out what your position is at the end, okay, between 8 and 24 seconds. And then from that, you can figure out the displacement, because the displacement is just the change in that position from start to finish. So what's that going to be? It's going to be 18 meters. Yes, good. Yes. Right? Yeah. And the way you can always do this is you can say, like, so final minus initial. So in this case, it's -6 minus 12. I think your teacher technically wants to say -18 meters. You have to be careful with the sign. Like, displacement is a vector. Displacement has a number on it, or has a direction. So you want to say -18 because you're technically going down, right? Okay. What would be the distance that's traveled? That's actually pretty cool. $33. All right, let's see why you say 33. Okay. So I agree that in order to go from here to here, right, that's already going to take... Oh, actually... Yeah. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I was starting to think this is in two dimensions. It's not. So you're going to have to go at least 12 down, and then another 15. Good, so that's 27, right? Right? And then you have to go back up another 9. So 36. Yeah, good. All right, yeah, so that's 36. Mr. Dr. Gold, sir, what's the instantaneous velocity at t equals 20? Undefined. Yeah, because Jeff's being snarky here. And yeah, this is I will show what Jeff's talking about. Because what you could find is what's called the average velocity. We could have determined the average velocity, which is equal to the displacement divided by the change in time, which in this case would have been -18 divided by the change in time went from 8 to 24 would have been 16. So that would be -9/8, I guess. Yeah. This is also the slope of what's called the secant line, which connects from the start to the finish on a position versus time graph. So if you have a graph of position versus time, and you have two different points, like a point here at one time and a point here at another time, the line that connects these two, which is called the secant line, the slope will give you the average velocity between these two. So that's pretty cool. What Jeff is talking about, which is called the instantaneous velocity. So velocity is defined as change in position over change in time. And that is the same thing as the slope of this red graph here, which does change actually as we're moving, right? Do you see here, for instance, that the slope is 0? You're just a horizontal line. That means your instantaneous velocity is 0 here. Say like v equals 0. Here, it's going down, so we say v is negative. And then here, it's down even more, so v is like really negative. I was saying like -2 or something, I don't know. And then it switches real quickly here to be positive. And because this switch right here happens so quickly, this is called like a sharp point. It turns out that there isn't actually an instantaneous velocity here. Like, your slope ends up going here. Your instantaneous slope, draw a picture, ends up going from here to here so quickly that you can't really define what happens here. And that's called the velocity is not continuous, I guess. It's a discontinuity. Infinite acceleration. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because the velocity is changing within like 0 amount of time. Yeah, very good. Okay, cool. All right, Equity. That was a very good question. Hope you learned something from that. Nice. Next time, we can show you how to calculate what displacement and change in velocity is by finding the area under graphs. That's also a really cool thing. What's up, Blair? Appreciate it. Appreciate the follow. It's cool. Oh yeah. Post a question from the competition that isn't nightmare hard, please.
Oh no.
What's up, Blair? Yeah, there's our Discord. Yeah, welcome. Join up, get help with your classes. We're going through them. Next one is S14. S14, who I think, what is your name in my Discord? Or sorry, my stream? You're named Apex or Apex Chasm. Is that you? There's Apex Chasm. Okay, Apex, we're gonna do your question next. So relativistically speaking, yeah. Is that the good band name or Infinite Acceleration? I can't tell, because sometimes these band names have like band names that are just sentences, right? Like She Wants Revenge or Murder on the Dance Floor. Yeah. Okay. Okay, what's up? Yeah, Equity. Would love to go through them. Yeah, we'll do it. Okay. It says, consider the function shown, determine the period of the function, determine the minimum value, determine the maximum, and then find the amplitude. Okay, cool. What class is this for, Chasm, by the way? What is this for? Is this, are you taking like a data processing class or something? What is this? I'm just curious.
It looks like Mindfuck 101.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's just like a really dirty signal. Or it's actually a couple signals superimposed on each other, which is pretty cool. There's actually a couple fundamental frequencies, I would say, that are happening here. Grade 11 math. Okay. All right. Canada. We do get a lot of Canadians in here. I have a lot of Canadians. Run a Fourier transform? Yeah, that would be kind of funny. Yeah, we probably could. All right, Chasm, how do you think we figure out the period of this function? How do you know? What do you know what period is? Yeah, Zach's like, I want to. He's like, I have to fight the urge not to whip out my my FFFT. Yeah, FFT. Ace is my friend in real life and Equity. Ah, that makes sense. Love the referrals. Okay, that's where all the Canadians are coming from. They all come from Equity. Equity, it's all your fault. But that's cool. I need to get Penn Center to actually formally create his nonprofit in Canada so I can just like start funneling money to it. We should send the Canadians to Penn Center. Yeah, it's okay. All right, but how do we do this one, Chasm? How do we determine the period? What's the period? The period is how long it takes for a repeating pattern to start over. It's that's a great definition. Yeah, I like that. Okay, do you understand how to use that definition though? This is the one thing I used to always get mad at in math class when teachers like, okay, write down the definitions, but then no one actually knows what the definitions mean, or they don't know how to like practically use them. Maybe you do. Okay, so yeah, let's look at that definition you talked about is like a repeating pattern to keep happening. All right. You probably do see like a pattern here, right? We actually got a couple periods technically that are happening. You have this thing that keeps going back and forth, okay? That has a period. You have this thing that keeps happening. That has its own period. And then technically they are layered on top of each other, is what they are. But yeah. You should notice that the pattern, right? If we say like starts here, it resets again here. Okay? So I don't know what the units are for this. Usually this would be in like seconds or something. Like it would be a time or something. But okay, if we know it starts here and then it restarts again here, what does that mean the period is? Pure math requires no units. Yeah, you pure math people, dude. Bro, that's like the Diffie-Q question I was helping Cosmic with yesterday when it was asking about drag force and stuff. And I was like, y'all aren't using like units. How are you supposed to do it? The period would be 10. I agree. Period should be 10. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, period is 10. Period is 10. Yeah. Now, here's a good question. Do you know what the frequency is? Let's say, like, if the period is equal to 10, right? And what this means is that it, like, takes 10 units to do one cycle. And usually, units is seen as, like, seconds. So we could say, like, you know, seconds or something. It's the amount of time it takes for one cycle. How would I figure out the frequency? Frequency is something you've probably heard before, right? Have you heard frequency before? Oh, I do like this, Dennis. You're tutoring Taco Cat? This is great. I'm a fan of these. Frequency is 1 over period. Good. Exactly, yes. So that equals 1 over 10. Okay. And what that tells you is that it takes 1 unit. Or sorry. It tells you that in one cycle, it takes around 10 seconds or 10 units. Yeah, 0.1. Yeah. Yeah, very good. Very good, dude. Yeah. Frequency is probably what you most likely see. You've probably seen like megahertz, gigahertz, all that stuff. And like a hertz is equal to 1 cycle in 1 second. Okay. So if something is like 10 hertz, then it's 10 cycles per second. And so forth. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right. Determine the minimum value of the function. Okay. What would the min value be? It's kind of like tricky to look at, honestly. I feel like there are 3 waves layered on top of here, guys, right? I see this one, I see this one, but then what's this happening here? Do you see how like this is like a different shape than that? I think there's a 3rd one. Okay, so the minimum value is just looking at like where's the lowest value on the graph, okay? And in that case, I think it's like right around here. Okay. And that looks like that's happening at, okay, so if this is 2, or -2, sorry, -2, and this is -4, that means this is -3. So this is -3.5. So I would say like -3.4 is what I would say the minimum is. So -3.4. And then knowing that, right, how would I figure out the maximum? What's the maximum going to be? Says max would be 3. Okay, interesting. Not quite. It's okay. So the maximum is going to occur somewhere around here, right? It's where the graph hits its peak, okay? We know this right here is 2, okay? If this is 2, and look how there's like 4 markers here, right? That means halfway down, this has to be 1. So each little box here is equal to 0.5, all right? That's the same reason here when we said this, right? I knew if this is 3, then this must be -3.5. Make my pen a little smaller, sorry. This is -3.5, like right here. Oh, you didn't see the 2 mark? Yeah, totally okay. Yeah. So it's up here, two blocks, so that's 1. Yeah. Okay. So that's +1. All right, final part here. Find the amplitude of the function. What's the amplitude equal to? It's okay. So amplitude refers to the high point. It's like the highest minus the lowest. Or you can say like max minus min. Wait, do we divide this by 2 though? I feel like we divide this by 2. Yeah, it's from the midpoint, Blair. Yeah, you're right. The issue is, like, this thing doesn't really have a midpoint. Yeah. Yes, Blair is totally right. Because in the traditional sense of, let's say we had, like, a normal sine wave. Let's just like a sine thing like this, right? Yeah. This right here would be the max. Oh, sorry, no. The max would be measuring from the base. That's max. This would be the min. And then this amount would be called the amplitude. Which I guess is the same thing as the max. Yeah. And then the midpoint is probably the average of the max and the min. Yeah, that's what I was curious about. Yeah, would the midpoint be for the largest section? Well, yeah, the issue here is that this wave is actually a superposition of a couple waves. So you for sure have some little small thing like this. And then you have some bigger thing on top of it. And then I feel like there's a third thing, because I even see like a lack of, there's like a symmetry between this. Do you see how like this M and this M are also like kind of symmetric? Yeah, I think it's max plus min divided by 2. Nice. Well, it's max plus min divided by 2, which will give you the average, and then you do max minus that, I believe. Oh, thanks for the follow, dude. Right? Because let's look here. Let's say the min here, let's say this is like 1, let's say this is 3, and then let's say this is 5. Okay? Or so max minus min divided by 2. Do you do science? I do science, yes. I teach lots of science. This is math. But yeah, I do physics, chemistry, biology, whatever you want. You're right. So I think it's 5 minus 1 divided by 2. It's max minus min. Yeah. Max plus min divided by 2 gets you the midpoint. So yeah, for what was it? No, that was his question. One sec. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, right. Yeah. So it's max minus min divided by 2. So that's gonna be 1 minus 3.4 all over 2, which is gonna be equal to 4.4 over 2, which is equal to 2.2. Science, what is it all about? Technology, what's his stuff? It's good or is it whack? What? All right.
Are you okay?
Are you, Dr. L. All right, Chasm, does that make more sense to you? Yeah? Just take the highest minus the lowest, max minus min, and divide it by 2. I believe that's right. Makes sense? Awesome. Great. Yay! Love it.
Well done! Well done!
Giving this to... Whose question was this again? Oh, you're S14 in my server. Yeah, cool. Yeah, for everyone else who just found us on Twitch or whatever, please, yeah, join the Discord. It's down there. And that's the best way for you to submit questions that we go over on the stream. So, let's see. Next up is going to be... Yes, I gave you your points, S14. I think I did. Yeah, if you ever have... Yeah, come back all the time. You know, got questions? Let us help you. Can you help me with the task? Okay, I'm guessing this student is not from the U.S. It's okay. In an isosceles triangle, the altitude to the base divides the base into 2 equal parts. If the height is 6 and one of the legs is 10, what is the length of the base? So, is the triangle isosceles or not? I think what they're saying here is that, okay, this is the altitude is what they're saying. There's the height they're referring to is the altitude. Dun dun dun. Who's the question? This is Ajner. Ajner, what class is this for? It is as easy as 3, 4, 5. I know it is. Well, it's 3, 4, 5 times 2. 8th grade Europe? Interesting. Okay. All right, let's see. I'm confused what, like, this part of the information is relevant to. Like, that's like saying water is wet. Okay, how do I cook a hot dog? Like, they're, like, kind of related to each other, but it's not directly related to the question. Okay. It says, okay, if height is 6 and one of the legs is 10. One of the legs. I'm just confused. Is it isosceles still? Okay, let's assume it's still an isosceles triangle. I'm confused. Okay, so it is an isosceles triangle? Okay. Oh, is that what they're called? They're called legs? I guess that makes sense. So wait, the legs are the isosceles parts? Like the same parts? Oh, okay. I learn something every day. Okay. Here, the height is 6. And then one of the legs is 10. I like this. This is pretty cool. Okay, and then they want the length of the base. All right, so they're asking for this. Okay, sorry. I just had to... It's worded weirdly. I'm guessing this was not originally written in English. I'm not from Europe. I'm American. There you go. Do you also enjoy writing your units in, bald eagles per cheeseburger freedom hamburgers? Okay, Ajner, how do I do this? How do I do this? It's a good question. So we're trying to figure out this whole thing, yeah? I love using American units. Yeah, I feel so much more free using them. Especially like, what's the unit for mass? Is it like slugs and like dynes or something? It's called like slugs. I'm asking you, I have 3 Fs in that? How do you have 3 Fs? What do you mean? Are you, like, you have 3 grades that are an F? Do the Pythagorean theorem. I agree. Yeah, that's a good way to do it. All right. Yes. Abdo. I'm just going to call you Abdo because I can't pronounce the rest of your last name. Abdo has a really good... Have you seen Nate? No, he has send it to me. I'd love to see it. Yeah, no, Zach, send it to me. I'll watch it. Okay. We know this is an isosceles triangle, Ajner, okay? Isosceles means that this side is equal to this side. So if this is 10, this is also 10. And they're saying that the altitude is this. It's this pink line, okay? This is called the altitude, which is also sometimes referred to as the height of a triangle.
Sorry, just 1 second.
What's up? We got something in the...
I can't post a link in YouTube.
Oh, my bad. Really? Oh, I gotta give you perms then. Twitch.education. My bad. Or actual... Is it just actual education?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I appreciate you watching the YouTube. Because our YouTube's been blowing up recently. Every time my professors assign a question that should have units but doesn't, I just make up really random stuff. I love that. That's good. All right, altitude is this, which is the height, and they say it divides the base, so this is the base, into 2 equal parts, okay? That means that this side is equal to this side, all right? Now, what we are going to try to do is figure out at least what half of this side is, because that is going to form a triangle. And more importantly, it's going to form a right triangle. So this is going to form a right triangle. And because it is a right triangle, you are allowed to use the Pythagorean theorem in order to figure out what all the sides are. If this was not a right triangle, then you can't do it. This triangle is not drawn to scale. I know, it's really sad. It isn't. I know.
Stop it.
I need some help.
Get some help.
I need to get some help. It is very much not drawn to scale. Stop it. Get some help. Okay, so here, what we can do, Ajner, is we can make a let's make a new triangle that's like slightly more to scale, so people don't yell at me. So I'm gonna say that this side is 6, right? This is the hypotenuse, which is 10, and then we're trying to figure out this. How do I figure out what this side is? Tell me the equation. What's up, Cosmic? Good to see you, dude. Not even trying the boss. Hi,
Yes.
hi, not even trying.
Okay.
Yes.
What?
The e to the two e to the two I. It's e to the 2i pi. Yes, he did help. Yeah, he's great. That's much worse scale wise. Did I really do it? Did I really do it even worse? I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Actually, you are right. Yeah, it should be like. I think it should be like this, right? Is that better? I think that's better. Up, down, left, right, BA, select, start. No, it's up, up, down, left, right, BA, start. Isn't that what the Konami code is?
No, I think he was right.
Yeah. All right. A squared plus B squared equals C squared. Yes, exactly. Okay, yes. So if this is A, this is B, and this is C, we can then write out the Pythagorean theorem, which says that A squared plus B squared. Yes, thank you. The Pythagorean triples are even better, honestly. That's the dope intuition if you know the Pythagorean triples, and you don't even have to mess with this. I'll show you that eventually. But yes, okay. So if A is 6, you get 6 squared plus B squared is equal to 10 squared. Oh, it is up, up, down, down. Yes, thank you. Yeah. I was pretty. I'm a pretty heavy nerd. I know my Konami code. Good. You minus 36, minus 36. You get B squared is equal to 100, which now means that B, when you square root both sides, no, 64, sorry. I gotta do math correct today, Jesus. Okay, there we go. Square both sides, you get B is equal to 8. Yes. You said 4, boss, which is close. Yeah, you were saying the 3, 4, 5, so we'll see where that comes from. Did this make sense, Ajner, how I did this? To figure out that this side right here was equal to 8? Okay, but we're not done yet, because they want to know what is the length of the base. What is the length of the base if this is 8? Remember that this is like this triangle. Just better to scale. Oh, Wreck-It Ralph? Oh, Wreck-It Ralph is great. Isn't Skrillex in Wreck-It Ralph? I'm pretty sure he is. 16. Yes. Good. Yeah. So we said that the base, right, has 2 equal sides because this altitude splits it in half. So good. So your final answer is going to be 16. And you're done. Nice. Good job.
Well done! Well done!
Nice. Blair, you got a question too? Good. Awesome. Love it. All right. Nice. Impressive. Most impressive. I should get that sound. That soundbite's great. I love Star Wars. I'm a huge Star Wars nerd.
Hello there.
Wait. I have it somewhere here. I think it's this one. Where is it? No, it's not that one. No. I gotta like keep hitting it. Randomly, it'll come up somehow. One sec. No, it's not that one. No. Grimes.
Stop it.
No. It's one of these. Well, that's the Joker blowing things up. No. No. She'll come up eventually.
From Planet of the Apes.
Oh yeah, the one where he says Caesar is home. I love that one.
No,
Or
the one where he's like,
oh no!
No.
Oh,
That cracks me
oh
up.
no! Yeah, that's a great one. I would love that. I love this channel. Yeah, nice dude. We're learning stuff. Yeah. So real quick on someone on YouTube talked about this. They said Dread OG said about or Moses. That's probably you actually. You're probably in both of my things right now. You talk about the Pythagorean triples. Yes. So there's some really important, useful. Okay, that's you. All right, cool. Triangle numbers you should know for right triangles, and they're called the triples, the Pythagorean triples, Pythag triples. And what they do is they solve this equation: a squared plus b squared equals c squared, in some really cool ways. So the one you should know is 3, 4, 5, 5, 12, 13. And the other one I always forget, it's something with like 17 and 20. Is it 8, 17, 20? Which one is it? Which is the one with 17 in it? Do you guys remember it? I do teach calculus. I teach a lot of calculus. Yeah. No, it's not the 7, 24, 25. There's one with 17 in it. What are your thoughts on for-profit schools? Aren't all schools for profit? They all make money somehow. 8, 15, 17. Thank you. That's the one I'm missing. Yeah, thank you. Okay. You're talking about private schools? Depends where you live. I would prefer public over private, but if you live in a really shitty area, then like private's probably what you need to do. Like don't get stabbed. But anyways, the multiples of these work as well. So for instance, 3 squared plus 4 squared, that's the same thing as 9 plus 16. 5 squared equals 25. That works. And also any multiples of these. So if I multiply everything by 2, that also works. And then for instance here, like 9, 12, 15 also works. So if you ever see a right triangle and you start recognizing the numbers, if let's say for instance, I gave you a triangle, again, this is not the scale, don't yell at me. And I saw, for instance, like 30 and 24, okay? I can figure out what this other side is without even having to pull out my calculator. Because I can see that, oh, 30 and 24, that's the same thing as this one all multiplied by 2, which I know is 18, 24, 30. So since these are my two sides, this must be the other one. But wait, 3 squared plus 4 squared equals square root of 3 squared plus square root of 4 squared equals 3 plus 4 plus 7. Jeff, what are you doing to me, dude? Knowledge is power. Yes. Anyways, yeah, these are cool. Yeah, learn these. They'll save you so much time on your exams rather than having to manually, like, do these things and make calculator mistakes. We don't like this. Yeah. I put these in so someone was asking if I do calculus. I do a lot of calculus. And I put a lot of these tutorials. Some of you guys found me from, like, YouTube or TikTok. If you haven't, I invite you to please, like, if you have a question on, like, one of these math topics, I've probably made a video about it at some point. And I do have a lot on calculus. So, for instance, the chain rule, I think I have, like, yeah, U substitution, mean value theorem, intermediate value theorem. These are all things that are, like, typically pretty confusing. And I explain them in, like, a minute or two, and there's, like, fun memes and things. But the one I talk about the triples, I want to say in this, I think, well, no, this is speedrunning the SAT. No, I don't think it's this one. Yeah, so, yeah, these are on TikTok and YouTube, so you can find them both. TikTok doesn't let me skip through the video. That's super annoying. Like, what if I want to go to the end? Where's he? How can I go to the end of the film? Okay, whatever. I know YouTube does. Yeah, our commands don't work in YouTube yet, unfortunately.
Everything's broken today.
I know. Well, no, I've just never set them up for YouTube. What was it? SAT. I think I did it here somewhere.
It usually works.
The commands work in YouTube. I don't think I have the bot watching YouTube.
I just mean generally. It seems to be today that everything's kind of
oh, exactly. Yeah, you're right. No, this is speedrunning SAT. Where's those, like, useful equations? Useful SAT. Here we go. All right, here we go. Yeah. So in this video, two special right triangles. I talk about the special right triangles you have to know, which is the 45, 45, 90, and the 30, 60, 90. These are really useful for getting trig functions real quick. And then the other thing we talk about are, yeah, here. 6, these 8, are the 10, triples. 9, 12, 15, and 10, 24, 26 are also valid. So these are all very useful. For more, yeah. Psst. You can get the hammer if you play your own TikToks. Happened to Big Dead by Daylight streamer I watch. What do you mean? I can get banned for playing TikToks on Twitch? Really? What type of absolute ludicrousness is that?
Stupid bastards.
Dude, I don't know. I get mad at these people that, you know, start making rules that, like, impede my ability to teach people. I forgot 36, 77, 85. Yes, even if they are your own, it's ridiculous. Wow. Maybe it's because Twitch is, like, threatened by it. Twitch has started rolling out their own short system. I saw that. But I don't think anyone uses them. The whole community was shocked. Yeah, luckily, I'm not big enough, I guess, for them to get mad at me. Here, Blair, let's do your question. And then talk. I'll help you out. Let me help out some of the new students that are just hopping in the server real quick.
Oh my god, I can't spell referring.
REFERRING. Is that what it is?
I don't know.
Yeah. Do I have note packages? Not yet. But a good idea.
I was just going to
Yeah.
ask him what's he referring to.
Well, he's referring. Yeah. So some people do this thing where, for instance, they sell like guides and like study packets or something for classes. It's cool. It's an old school idea. I'd rather invest the time into making like TikToks and YouTube Reels and whatever, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, because that's the future. That's the way that I believe students consume information these days. They don't want a fucking review packet. They're not going to read it.
Do you want to know what the future is? Garlic bread. I've tasted it.
Garlic bread? I do like garlic bread. You can drop questions if you want to just like ask me like stuff. That's cool. If you want to ask math or science questions, again, the best way to do this is we have this Discord that students can like post screenshots of any homework question they're going through. I don't know why Steph Curry is a question, but I guess I don't know. But this is how we have like a queue. This is how I go through and answer the questions live on the stream. So on the day of when we're streaming, which again, if you want to know when we're streaming, we have a whole calendar for that. Here, let me show you to the. Yeah, you appreciate my teaching style? I appreciate that too, man. So one sec, I got so many chat things. I have like 9. Thank you, awesome. Yes, that one, and then here, let's post that link in. Can you post that link in the YouTube chat? Not the exclamation Cal, but what the link shows.
Hang on. Oh, come on, man.
But yes, yeah. The reason why we say this is that we have a calendar. If you click that link there, the calendar link. I'm not the only person that does this. We have a bunch of other really fun math streamers that we work with, and this is the calendar for all the times that they stream. So yeah, that's our Discord. That's how to join that, and that's how you can submit screenshots of your questions. Oh no, he can't see the link. Oh, I gotta make you a mod. I'll make you a mod on my channel. Sorry, we're new to the what is it, the
YouTube side. Yeah.
the YouTube sides of thing. It's only because well, he says I found you from YouTube yesterday. Yeah, awesome. Or you found me from YouTube today. Okay. Anyways, yeah, that's the calendar link. And so for instance, right now, Penn Center is streaming help. He's doing general math help. And then tomorrow, one of our good friends, Zach, either 2iPie, is going to be doing math education. So if you need help tomorrow with math, like maybe a homework question came up, you don't understand something, or if you just want to like learn cool new stuff in math, you can join their stream here at this time. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. That's where all the different streamers are. Okay. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, dude, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful staircase. All right, what's up, Blair? Do you need help with this one? It's talking about a rotating light is located 18 feet from a wall. The light moves one rotation every 5 seconds. Find the rate at which the light projected onto the wall is moving along the wall when the light's angle is. Oh, wow, this is calculus, I think, right? Is this like related rates? I believe this is related rates. Yeah, here you go. Okay, cool. All right, here we go. All right. This is the light. The light completes. I'm just trying to figure the picture here. What? Oh, I get it. I think they're talking about this. Are they talking about how like the light is spinning around like this? I think that's what they're talking about. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Nice. Okay, that makes sense. All right. Okay, cool. And they say it's 18 feet from the wall. Okay, so this is 18. What time is it at your place? It is 6:30 right now.
PM.
So actually, Blair, you only have one 90-degree angle because, in fact, what's happening is that this thing is rotating. So the angle here is changing constantly. Okay. And what they're asking is how far is the light moving along the wall? So they want to know this. How far is this moving when this is at 10 degrees? This is a related rates question, okay? So what I like to do with related rates is you need to write down what your rates are. Usually it's like a rate you're looking for and a rate you're given. And then you need to find an equation that connects the two rates to each other. Okay? So the rate we're given is that it completes one rotation every 5 seconds. Okay? This actually goes back to what we were doing a couple questions ago with, I think it was with S14. So one rotation every 5 seconds, that's the period, right? That's saying that the period is equal to 5 seconds. Okay? Yeah, in Europe it's 3 in the morning. I know. We have some people that stream European times. I think Eric does, Ian Stuckey. But yeah, also, yeah, make sure to go follow all the math streamers. They're all there. That's all of them. So this is 5 seconds to do one rotation. Okay? If I were to flip this, Blair, let's flip this around to get a frequency. This is one rotation every 5 seconds. Okay? Another way to describe a frequency, right, which is how many rotations it does and how much amount of time, is to think about this in terms of like an angle. Okay? So, I don't think schedule works anymore, unfortunately. Yeah, I think I changed it. Or wait, no, some of them are working. Yeah. I think it's scheduler. Yeah. This is the same thing as saying d theta dt, okay? Rate equals 2 pi distance divided by the time. That's another way to talk about it. Yeah, that's kind of that's also true, Abdo. But I think specifically what we want to do is we want to talk about this angle here changing. Because as this angle changes, Blair, right? Let's see, like, as this angle gets bigger, right? The position of where it hits on the wall starts moving further and further out to the right. Let's see if we can get it. Right? Do you see how, like, as the angle increases, the position also increases? And that's going to be important. That's kind of like our two rates that we're going to deal with here. Okay. So, I'm going to say that d theta dt, so the change in angle over the change in time, that's equal to, we can do it in well, let's do it in degrees. That's 360 degrees for every 5 seconds. Time for some chain rule, baby. Yeah, right? Okay. Does this make sense so far, that d theta dt is 360 over 5 seconds? I know it may seem kind of random, like why I started solving for d theta dt. It's because I already know how to do this question, but for your own sake, when you see something like this, try to look at what variables are being given and what things are changing. Here I talk about, like, rotations per unit time. So that's angle per time. You could do radians. You could. I'm going to use degrees because they say when the light's angle is 10 degrees. So, because all the other things were given in degrees, I'm going to keep things in degrees. You're right that math usually wants to use radians. I totally agree with that. Okay. Okay, so d theta dt is that, all right? So then let's talk about this right here. Because what we're trying to figure out, right, is the rate at which the light on the wall is moving, right? So that's here, which we could say is equal to, let's call this quantity x, okay? So as this thing moves this way, right, because the light is rotating to the right, is rotating clockwise, the position of this light will start moving to the right. And I'm going to call this x, and so that it measures the distance from here. Okay? And what we're trying to figure out, right, is the rate at which it moves along the wall. So that's going to be dx dt, right? That's the rate of the position of the light. Make sense so far? It's okay if it doesn't too. Yeah. I always say, like, yep, you're following. Okay, awesome. All right. So my next step here is that once I have a rate I have and a rate I'm looking for, look at what the variables are and try to build some sort of relationship between these two things. Okay, so I want some relationship between theta, right? Which, let's remember, theta refers to this, right? This is theta, and x, okay? What do you know is an equation or a function or some sort of thing that relates theta to x in this case? Cosine or sine? I'd be tempted to say sine, right? Because sine is equal to opposite. Opposite over hypotenuse. And so if this is the angle here, Blair, this is the opposite. The issue is I don't know what the hypotenuse is. So I don't really think I want to use that one. If instead, let's say we used the tangent of this angle. So tangent of theta. Good. Yeah. You want the tangent equation, right? Tangent is equal to opposite, that's x, over the adjacent, which is 18. Okay? So now I know that tangent of theta is equal to x over 18. All right? So now I have an equation that relates these two things. And the nice thing is that the only variables that are in here are what I call my rate variables. These are the variables associated with rates. So I only have theta, I only have x. I don't have like a y in there, or like if I did something else and had like the hypotenuse, like that would mess things up. You want only the two variables that were in your rates to show up. So my next step is I'm going to take the derivative of both sides with respect to time. So I'm going to do ddt of this side, and then I'm going to do ddt of this side. Okay? So this is where this is technically a chain rule, because theta and x are functions of t. Oh, this looks terrible. Why did it get all like messed up? Let's see. Tangent of theta is equal to x over 18. The other way you can do this is to just do the implicit differentiation and then divide both sides by dt. So sometimes that works out better for people. So have you done implicit derivatives yet? Or more so, does this make sense? If I take the derivative of tangent of theta with respect to time, do you know that this is secant squared theta d theta dt? Like if I go from here to here, do you understand how that happened? Okay, cool. All right, if you know that, then that's fine. So what would this turn into if I took the derivative of this with respect to time? You want the Jeopardy music? I do have it. It's okay. We'll move on. All right. So taking the derivative of this is derivative of x is just 1, right? Oh, good. Oh, I see. You did the whole chain rule. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. You don't have to go that far. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. Let me. Yeah. Don't hurt yourself with the quotient rule. Like, don't do that. That hurts. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. No, let me show you. Okay. It's okay. Totally okay, Blair. And I'm glad that you tried that. Yeah, because you saw. This is a quotient rule, right? Derivative of the top times derivative of the bottom minus derivative of the bottom times derivative of the top divided by the bottom squared. Yeah, that sucks. What you can always do, if this is just a number that's being divided, you can pull this out, Blair, and just say this is 1 over 18 times x, okay? And now, when you want to take... No, it's okay. When you want to take the derivative of something, of a constant multiplying by it, you can just pull this thing out. Okay? It's just a lot simpler, right? So now we're just taking ddt of x, okay? So you're right. This is x to the 1. So that becomes 1x to the 0, okay? Because, right? And there's a 1 over 18. Okay. But then there's also a dx dt at the end. This is the chain rule part that some people are mentioning, that if you're just getting into, you may not be like comfortable with this, but this is where I like to do implicitly, but then I have to know how you got taught implicit differentiation. But basically take the derivative of things normally, and then afterwards write like d whatever that thing was, dt. Okay? So if I have, for instance, like 6x to the 4th, and I want ddt of this, this would be 24x to the 3rd. Notice I did the simple power rule, and then you have to write dx dt. There are some nuances in taking ddt of something, of a different variable, but that variable depends on t, which I don't want to like go into and confuse you with too much. But it is the chain rule. That's where it comes from. So yeah. DDT is bad. No, is it DDT? Yeah, for the mosquitoes, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, DDT. DEET, right? Yeah. I remember seeing those videos in chemistry class where like they're spraying people down with DDT and they're like, yay! No pesticides. Yeah. Okay, anyway, so this is 1 over 18 dx dt. Okay. So now we're here, okay? And the cool thing about this is, again, we're solving for, right? dx dt, that's what we're trying to get. That's that thing right here. We have everything else, Blair, right? So, I know what d theta dt is, right? That was 360 degrees divided by 5. So that was, that's 72, right? That's 72. And then secant squared of theta. We got to plug numbers in for this, right? All right, if I'm doing the calculate. So the TI-84 is interesting. It doesn't have a secant button. Secant is the same as 1 divided by cosine. Also, let's make sure we're in degree mode, right? So I do 1 over cosine of 10. And then we got to square that. So that gets me 1.03. And then that's equal to, yeah, 1 over 18 dx dt. Yeah. So, yeah, what's that? That's times 18. That seems high, though. Do we have to convert this to radians? I didn't think we need to. Yeah, that seems like really, really big. 1,336 feet per second? Like, that's... that doesn't seem right. Okay, 1 sec. I thought I could keep things in... yeah, so, wait, we'll d theta over 5 seconds. So, that's 360 degrees over 5 seconds is what it is. Yeah, or 2 pi. Yeah, let's not do the 72 because I don't think that gets us. I think now you have to put things. The math is not mathing. I agree. All right, so let's do it this way. Let's do it this. So this is 2 pi radians over 5 seconds. Right? Tangent of theta, opposite of adjacent. Yeah, opposite. Okay, that's right. That's right. Okay. The derivative of tangent is secant squared d theta dt. Yeah. Everything's okay here. Okay, so you have to convert the 10 degrees into 10 degrees into radians. So 10 degrees, and then we're going to say times pi over 180. Okay. And that's going to be equal to theta. So that's pi over 18. So we have secant squared of pi over 18 times 2 pi over 5 is equal to 1 over 18 dx dt. I was in degree mode. Okay. So if we do, but I'm going to put it in radians anyways. Okay, so 1 over the cosine of pi over 18. Cool. And then we're going to square that. Yeah, no, I'm going to get you in a second. One sec. Let me just make sure this is right. Let me just make sure this is like a real thing. Okay. This is much better. Yeah, okay. I agree with that. Okay, so yeah, let's not lose you. Let's not lose you. Okay. So, yeah, you need radians for angular speed. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, the key thing here, Blair, is when I did d theta dt, I need to convert this in radians per second. I can't have this as degrees per second. Fortunately, it messes things up. I forget why that is. Why you can't have a rate in radians per second, in degrees per second, but you just can't. So instead of saying 360 degrees in 5 seconds, we said 2 pi in 5 seconds. Does that make sense so far? That's d theta dt. Okay. Okay, but then look at our equation, right? So that's d theta to dt. Cool. I still need the secant squared of theta, where theta is the angle that the light currently is at. So we're finding the rate, because look here, the rate at which this thing is moving across the wall depends on what angle you're at. So for instance, if you're like here versus here, the light is traveling at different speeds. So we have to use the information here when they say, find the rate when the light's angle is 10 degrees. They will usually do this. They will say, find the rate when something is something. So they're saying when the light's angle is 10 degrees, they're saying when theta here is equal to 10. Good, exactly, yes. So the radian form of that is 10 times pi over 180, which is the same thing as pi over 18. Okay? So theta equals pi over 18. Then we plug it into that, okay? And then, yeah, and then we do secant squared. So on the calculator here, that was 1 over the cosine of pi over 18, and then we squared it. Then we multiply by 2 pi over 5. And then we multiply both sides by 18 to get that dx dt is equal to 23.32. And then that's going to be in, so you always got to be careful of the units. So here, our x was a distance, and we measured distance in feet. So that's going to be feet. dt is time, and we measured time in seconds. So it's going to be that many feet per second. Yeah. Does that make sense? It seems realistic to me. Like 20 feet per second isn't terrible. When we were getting like 1,300, like that is so wrong. You can always have common sense on like what you think is right or not. Okay, trying to sort out your own calculator? Yeah. So, depending on the calculator you have, yeah, the secant thing can be weird. One way to do that is to write as cosine of pi over 18 and then do 1 divided by that. And that'll get you secant as well. And then also make sure your calculator here is in radian mode. You can let me know what calculator you're using. If it's anything like this, like a TI-84, I have this so I can show you guys like what buttons to click. And this is the de facto standard that most classes will use. But anyways. Okay. Cool. Yeah, let me know what the calculator goes, but I'm glad. That was a good question. And what I'll do for you, Blair,
Well done!
is here. I'll put the screenshot of what we just did here. So, Blair Bat. There you go. So there's a screenshot of all the work we did. And also, I don't know if you know this, but we give out rewards for students completing questions. So you get a point, which is called a bond coin. You get a bond coin for doing a question. And then, so if you get 10 coins, we end up buying you like a gift card for anything like video game related, like Fortnite or whatever. But the help is free as well. Fortnite, you don't like Fortnite, do you?
The funny thing is, I actually bought a PS4 with the Fortnite
Emblem on
box. No, the special edition. So I did play it for like 5 minutes and went, nah.
I think it's pretty good. I think it's fun. Mighty's asking woo, yay, I'll have to submit my grades too. I've been maintaining an A streak. Hell yeah. Yeah, if you got good grades, that also gets you points. Points for everything. Yeah. And also, like getting steps in. We also reward students for going out and touching grass. So yeah, go touch some grass, guys. Yeah, if you do that and show me like on a pedometer that you're getting like enough steps in a week, that also gets you points.
My demands, however, are much higher.
he wants proper English.
And you have to lift at least a ton a week.
Oh my god. A ton? That's so much.
1,000 kilograms.
Oh, you mean volume-wise? Oh, okay. Yeah.
Not at once.
Yeah, no, I was wondering if I do that, actually.
You will do.
Okay, cool. I keep forgetting my Apple Watch at home, but my college is a really nice location. Oh, that's super dope. Hell yeah. I think if you keep your phone on you, I know nobody lets go of their phones. That also tracks your steps, I'm pretty sure. Okay, let's see. Is Mighty here? Mighty, you in the chat?
I'm going to say, of course, a mobile phone traces your steps because that's how they function with GPS.
Yes.
The cell tower has to know your location.
I thought they check like the up and downness of yourself, like the bobbing. That's why, like, if you like hop up and down a lot at like at a festival, it'll think you ran like 40,000 miles or something. Maybe not. It's probably a combination of the things now. But you remember like pedometers, right? Do you know what a pedometer is?
I had one a long time ago.
Yeah, that thing didn't have GPS, right? Like this shit.
Yeah, I mean, one of them.
Yeah. This, I think, literally just looks at like how much your body goes up and down. It uses an accelerometer, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I used to cheat and shake them.
Yeah, exactly. You could just shake them, man. Just like I know kids do that. Okay. Mighty has a good question. Let me see if I can see if he's around. I'll try to do this one.
He was a minute ago.
He was here a minute ago. He posted this one an hour ago. My bad. The old PokeWatch trick. Yeah, is that what it is? Okay. Do you still have your pedometer with you?
No, I think I've got the Pokewalker somewhere.
The Pokewalker. Oh, I thought we were talking about the game like Pokemon Go or something.
No, there was obviously Pokemon's been on for a long time, but they released some special editions for the DS, was it? And Gold and Silver came with a pedometer.
Oh, the Pokewalker. Oh, thanks, Mighty. What's up, Mighty? Mighty is around. Hey, Mighty. Yeah, what's going on, dog? Let's see. Oh, series convergence. Wow. This is either Two Eye Pie's favorite. You figured it out, but thank you. Okay, cool. Yeah, Zach's like series. Yeah, if you ever want help with sequences and series, either the Two Eye Pie, Zach, he is the boss man for this. So I think he did his whole master's thesis on this. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, you figured it out. That's good, Mighty. Yeah, let me know if you need help on one of them or you want like some explanation on it. Yeah, let me know. And I'll do it. Let me help out Taco Cat real quick because he's got a question. And then we have nice Dread OG. I like that. And then Blair's got another one. Okay, cool. It's okay. You're working on homework. Yeah. Sorry, we skipped over you, Taco Cat, but it's okay. We'll come back to you. We'll come back to you right now. I think Dennis was helping you out. He did one of these questions for you. Okay, which one you want to work on? You said any of them? Okay. Let's do... Ooh, which one do I want to do? So many fun ones here. Yeah, let's do this one. I think I kind of like this one. Okay, and they say they want you to solve it by elimination. Okay. How do you think we do this? So let's look at that. We got 6x is equal to 11 plus 2y. 2y equals 21 minus 10x. Yeah, so with elimination, Taco, you usually want to line things up so that you can, like, cross them off. So they kind of... This one was, like, a really easy one. So, for instance, if you have, for instance, things where these are the same. You see how this is, like, 1x, 1x? You can just subtract this whole thing from this thing. So when you're coming down, this becomes 0. This becomes 2y minus 3y, which is negative 1y. And then this becomes 15 minus 19, which is negative 4. So then that tells you that just y is equal to 4. And then from that, you can then just plug back in to solve for x. That's very easy. Okay. But here, and I want to make this one a little bit harder on you. I'll make it a little bit harder. Main. Choosing violence today. I'm sorry. Okay. Let's make it this one. Let's make it this. 6x equals 11 plus 8y. 2y equals 21 minus 10x. Okay. How do we solve this? First thing you probably want to do is put them in like x, y equals form, right? Because right now I have like x, yeah, well, let's line them up. Perfect. Okay, so let's move this over by saying subtracting 8y, okay? So then that's 6x minus 8y is equal to 11. And then here, let's add 10x. Let's put that over, okay? So now I get that 10x plus 2y is equal to 21. Okay, cool. Now, it's kind of a problem here because none of these numbers match up, right? Like, damn, that sucks. A moment for our sad numbers that we can't eliminate immediately. But if we wanted to fix that, Taco, how could we do that? How could we get them to maybe match up and be a little bit nicer? It's kind of a cool trick. Cool little tricky. No idea. Okay, that's fine. So you can always change these equations by multiplying both sides by the same number. Moses got it. Yeah. Which is the same thing as like multiplying this side by something by this side. So you want to try to line them up, okay? So I notice, right, that it would be really cool if maybe I could line this thing up with this thing, yeah? What would I need to multiply this by in order to get it to match with this thing? 4. Now, technically negative 4, right? Because I want it to be also a minus sign, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply this whole side by negative 4 and this whole side by negative 4. Do you remember in algebra, as long as you do the same thing to the left and to the right, you're okay? Some teachers will also just write it through like this. They'll just say, like, multiply negative 4 by the whole thing. Okay, good. So when I do that, when I multiply that through, right, that's going to turn this whole thing into negative 40x, and then this is going to be minus 8y minus 84, okay? So then this plus minus, right, that turns into a minus. Okay. Now, for instance, right, these things line up, which is nice. Okay, and now we can eliminate. Correct, Moses. Yeah, you are right. And honestly, that's the way I like to do things. I like to add them to eliminate. But I see in the schools, they want to subtract them, which I think is kind of... Ugh. I don't like it. But you're right. I would rather have them be opposite and then just add them, because this gets a little tricky. Because now if you subtract the top by the bottom, this becomes 6x minus negative 40x, which you have to remember that this is a positive. So this becomes 46x. This goes away. So negative 8 minus negative 8 is the same thing as negative 8 plus 8, and that's equal to 0. So that goes away. And then this is going to be 11 minus negative 84, so that's 11 plus 84. So that's going to be equal to 95, okay? So then from that, you can divide both sides, right? And you get that x is equal to 95 over 46, okay? Does that make sense? And then what do you do once you have x? Why is it 6 times 46? Oh, okay. Oh, 6 plus? Okay. Because it's 6 minus negative 40. Yeah, so it's 6x minus negative 40x. Because you're doing this minus this. So that's 6x plus 40x, which is the same thing as 46x. It's because you're subtracting this one from this one. Now, I mean, yeah, if we had instead... Why would we be subtracting? Because usually that's what you do in the elimination method, is you subtract the two. You do top minus the bottom. You don't have to, but that's the way the teachers always want you to do it. I agree with like what Moses said. It's not, no, it's not 6x minus 40x. It's 6x minus negative 40x. Because this whole thing is negative. Because look what happened here, Taco Cat. In order to get this to be negative 8y, I multiplied everything through by negative 4. That made this negative 4 times 10 is negative 40. Negative 4 times 2 is negative 8. Negative 4 times 21 is negative 84. And now I'm doing the top minus the bottom. These cancel because they're the same thing. I know it looks weird, right? You're like minus 8 and minus 8. Why? Wouldn't that be minus 16? But it's minus 8 minus minus 8. Where'd the second negative come from? Because we're because it's okay. All right, so watch. Because we're like taking this and we're subtracting the 2, okay? So what I'm doing, Taco, right, is I'm taking the top, which is this, and I'm subtracting it from the bottom, which is this, okay? But then it turns out that the bottom contains negatives. So the negative has to go and hit everything, okay? Okay. Yeah, it could help with the visual, yeah. He's just wondering where he understands how to subtract becomes negative. He just doesn't know where this extra negative was coming from. Yeah, because once this goes away, now it's 6x minus negative 40x, which is 46x. And then it's minus 8 minus negative 8, which is 0. Nightbot is funny. Nightbot, why are you being weird, Nightbot? Yeah, hush, Nightbot. Nightbot's always throwing shade. I told Nightbot to be quiet sometimes. Okay. Anyways, does that make sense to you, Taco Cat? Yeah? Yeah, okay, cool. Nice, good job. Good job, Sir Taco Cat. Oh, nice. Oh, DM that to me, Sensation, please. I'll download it. That's a really good one. I'll get that one. I appreciate it. Okay, here. OG Mose, let's do yours, and then Blair, if you're still around, I'll do your other question. Is that cool? You're wondering how to sketch sketch derivatives, yeah? Uh-huh. All right, that's kind of a cool one. Okay, Night Taco. Yeah, it's all right. You don't. Well, we're gonna teach you something here. Okay, cool. All right. So the derivative is just the slope of something. Okay. Let me do question 4 here because this is probably the easiest. What's it? Moshi Moshi Baidu Dezu? What the fuck is that, dude? What?
Moshi Moshi Beto desu.
Moshi Moshi Beto Dezu. What does the Beto Dezu part mean?
This is bait.
Oh, this is bait. Oh, I do like that. That's good. I do appreciate some good bait. Okay. And you know what? This comes up a lot actually. Sketch the graph. Why? Dude, am I having a seizure with my fucking mouth? Sketch the graph of the derivative. Comes up in physics because a lot of times it's for instance, make a graph of the velocity from the position. That's basically what also happens in physics. Little heads up where this comes from. So the key thing here is that the derivative is the same thing as the slope. I'm still slugging along with my homework. I'm better with equations and my brains aren't computing these word problems. Yeah, I agree. You have to just understand the language of like what to pick out in the word problem. It'll make sense, Blair. I get it. Words are hard. Also, like, I know like not many students read books anymore, so it gets especially hard when you're like, wait a minute, this information is not in video form. I can't read a word problem. It's not vertical. Okay. Boo books, yeah. 40 keks, dude. Wow, that's an old school meme, dog. What? 40 keks. Wow. Okay. So, let's look at this graph, for instance, the red one here. What would you say, OG, is the slope here? What is the slope in this region here? Probably approximate it, right? Look, goes from like, what is this, like 0, 1 to 1, 2. Yeah, slope's just 1. Try going back to Reddit. Yeah, that's a good one too. Okay, good. So yeah, the slope here is 1. The other way we would write this is we would say that y prime of x is equal to 1 here. They put this comma here to just say derivative, which is the same thing as the slope of the function there, okay? And then by the same token, right, the slope here, y prime of x, would be equal to -1, right? Because it's pointing down. And then here, I'm going to assume it's the same, right? So I'm going to assume that, like, y prime of x is equal to 1. Okay. So now, when graphing the derivative here, my x-axis stays the same. That's still x. But my y-axis, instead of just being h of x or y, this is equal to y prime of x. Or you could say h prime of x. Yeah, what's up? What's the wait. Oh. Is it? Oh, you're right. Yeah, thank you, dude. You right. Good mark. It is -1/2. Yeah. Yeah, it's not I saw it as just being the same slope. I'm just like, whatever, it's the same. But you're right. It is -1/2. Yeah, because it drops by 1 over a distance length of 2. Okay. All right, so when graphing this, though, okay, here's what I'm going to say. So this is saying, what is the slope between 0 and 1? I'm like, well, the slope is constant, and it's constantly just 1, okay? So on my graph here, if I wanted to graph, let's say this is 1, right? I would just graph a solid line here, okay? Now, between x equals 1 and x equals 3, it's also a constant slope. And that slope is... Oh, that's an old school one. Negative, yeah. And that's negative 1/2, right? So let's say this was like negative 1/2. So that's going to be a line right here. All the way from 1 to 3. And then from 3 to 4, the slope goes back up to being 1. Okay? So this is kind of actually like, kind of like a break in the function is what happens. And so there's some cool little facts here. Yeah. They're goofy, right? They look like they're piecewise functions. So the function here is continuous because, yeah. Well, here's the cool thing. Here's the really cool thing. So do you notice how I don't have to like lift my pen as I graph this thing? So this is called continuous. This, however, is discontinuous, right? So we say that the function is continuous, but it is not differentiable everywhere because you can't take the derivative everywhere. Because here, whether you take the limit from the left, right? So whether you come at 1 from the left or 1 from the right, this would be like the limit of h prime of x as x approaches 1 from the left. And then this would take the limit of h prime of x as x approaches 1 from the right. These approach two different values, right? From the right, the derivative approaches negative 1/2, and then from the left, it approaches 1. Because there's a mismatch there. Yes, as Dr. L says, infinite acceleration coming to a city near you. This is not differentiable here. So yeah, it's discontinuous. Now, take that instead with this. This is actually better, right? So here, oh, thanks for the follow, dude. Yeshua. It's like Joshua, but like not Yeshua.
Good goyim.
Yeah, I was about to say fucking. I know. Sensation's ears are about to perk up. You heard Yeshua. God damn it. Okay. So right, this is let's say this is 1. Well, let's say this is like 2, 1, 0, negative 1, negative 2. Okay. So if we look for here, and let's say this is like 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice how these lines like, well, I'm trying to like line them up. But not really. I'm doing a really bad job. No, it's okay actually. This lines with this line with this lines with this lines with this. Me relaxing while I got a Calc 3 exam tomorrow. Uh-oh. Well, if you have any questions about your Calc 3 exam, feel free to submit a screenshot of your question in the Discord, and I'll go over it for you. If there's anything that doesn't make sense, like, I'll help you out for it. But yeah, good luck, dude. So here, right, the slope here is negative 1, all the way up to what looks like, I guess this is 1, like 2.5. So I would end up drawing the slope looking something like this, right? Now, however, at 2.5, do you see how the slope kind of rolls off, right? So it goes from being very steep here to being not so steep, right? To eventually being 0, okay? In this case, the slope is not like disjointed. It's not like it's not changing super rapidly. And then it's going back up to positive 1. So we know from here it's positive 1. So instead of this being a break, this ends up being kind of like a nice like slow roll like this, yeah. So the slope goes from being negative and then slowly goes to being flat and then comes again to being positive. Yeah. So in this case, this is differentiable, which is nice. What's this? Oh, is this? Oh, it's the cat thing. Oh, dude, I love that with the girls from. Is that from the OC or something? Or it's the Kardashians. The Kardashians, right?
I've never seen the OC.
Do you know where that meme is from, though, right? You know where that meme is from, right?
No. I've no idea the origin.
Oh, you don't know what this meme is, dude? What? This meme? You don't know this meme?
No, I've seen the original meme, but I don't know the source material.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I think it's from the OC. Yeah. Yeah, interesting. Okay, so, yeah, let's look, for instance, at this blue one. Let's try to line that up. Normal, yes, this is a normal distribution. So this is where I always like to label like what's happening. So here, I'm gonna look at what the slope is here, 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 what the slope is here. So here and here, the slope is 0, right? Because it's flat. So I'm gonna just put a 0 here. I'm gonna put a 0 here. In the middle, it's also flat. Okay, cool. Now let's look at what happens. Okay, so the slope goes from being flat to kind of positive to kind of positive to really positive, and then going back to being flat. So it probably looks something like this. Here, the slope goes from being flat to being negative to being really negative to then being positive again. So that ends up looking something like this, I believe. And actually, in reality, I think there's curvature to this, isn't there? Yeah, because this is concave up, but then it switches to concave down, right? Yeah, the concavity changes. When would it be curving? Yeah, so there's an inflection point is what there is. So it's when this thing switches from being this to being this, which is like right here. Okay. That's when the second derivative. So actually this, yeah. So the slope is changing. Right? Is that how that works? Oh, my brain is toast after 2 hours of this, but yes. It's 0 to positive, and then positive to 0. Oh, no, I think it's just this. Yes, no, it is just this. Okay. And then this point here corresponds to this. Yeah. Yeah, but curved, yeah, like kind of like this, yeah, because it is continuous, I guess, right? Yeah. Yeah. This is probably what it is. Probably a sine wave. Which is actually kind of cool, right? If this like kept going, do you see how like this looks like this, but just like shifted over by a little bit? That's also why like the derivative of sine and cosine are kind of related to each other. They're just shifted over. Oh, Pokemon. Oh, Pokemon sounds great. What's up, Ash? Ash, you're just in time. Did you need help with your homework, Ash? Yeah, it did get yeah, this does get N because well, it gets weird because now we're having to consider higher derivatives. So we're having to consider derivatives of derivatives. Oh, nice. Thank you, Zach. Zach got me a Desmos. Aha. Yeah, okay. Okay, so this is what it actually looks like. Yeah, because I was wondering because it looked like it was the curvature was more here than it was here. So yeah, it is kind of like it's asymmetric, the bob. Wow, that's kind of cool. Ash says, yes, I'm about to fail. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Well, you know, we can help you with that if you're going to fail. Yeah, the e to the x derivative. Yeah, this cursed, yeah. Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
I still think that's you sometimes, Sensation.
Oh,
I'm
no.
not from Essex.
Not that many people know you from Essex. Okay, anyways. Cool. That's a good question. What do you want me to call you, Mose? What do you want me to call? What name should I refer you to by? Everyone always has these interesting screen names, but I don't know what to call them. Yeah, they do look it. Mose. Okay, cool. Well, good job, Mose. Ward.
Well done! Well done!
Yeah, nice job, Mosey. Okay, yeah, good. Yeah, you got your first point. There are other ways to get points. Oh, just go check. There's a whole. If you look when you joined the Discord, it should have pinged you and be like, "Yo, read this." And when you read that, there's a lot of easy ways to get coins. Ash, can you post what your homework is that you need help with? Yeah, post. Yeah, you're gonna go look at it. All right, go look at it. BRB. Okay. Blair, you want me to help you with this one? Do you need help with this one, Blair? Ooh, a statics question? Yeah, dude, let's do it. Yeah, statics, man. Let's go find it. I'm gonna cry if I think I'm doing a problem right and it tells me I'm wrong one more time. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. The first part to get it, the first step at getting good at something is really sucking at something, is what they say, right? Yeah. It's okay to not be the best at things at the beginning. As long as you don't give up, you'll get better. Yeah, statics is a mess. But Blair, tell me, yes, of course, Mose. Yeah. Please stop by anytime. And then if you want to learn more math and stuff, yeah, please go follow all the awesome math streamers. Those guys also have really cool Twitch streams, and they go through all sorts of really fun math stuff. So, free resources. Let me find where the statics question he was. And then Blair, let me know if you want me to go over this one. Just say yes or no, and I'll do it. Because I know you have a test or something coming up. Oh, okay. You want to just... Okay. Yeah. Yes, please. Okay. Let me do this real quick. All right. Twice as long as it is wide. Okay. So I like that. Okay. And... All right. So let's look at... So our rates, right? Width. So we have dw dt is 22 meters in 1 year. And then we say when the region is 240 wide. So we're going to say when W is equal to 240. And then we want to know what dAdt is, right? Okay, good. So I need a relationship between A and W, right? And so what I know is that A is equal to L times W. Okay. Now I can't do derivatives on this yet. Not yet. Because I have 3 variables here. A, L, and W. But Blair, the only variables I want to deal with are A, because I have a dAdt, and W, which... Okay, good. Exactly. Yes. So the relationship you figure out, right, is that it's twice as long as it is wide. So, L is equal to 2W, right? So, A equals 2W squared. Good. Yeah, I like that. So, A is equal to 2W squared. Let's take the derivative. So, I get dAdt is equal to 4W dW dt. Did this make sense? Did you get to this part okay? Were you okay finding the derivative like that? Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. Oh, no, you're okay. I think you have it from here. Cool. All right, awesome. Yeah. Just plug in for each. Then do that. Oh, W cubed. Oh, yeah. That's integrating and stuff. It's okay. It happens. Yeah. All good. You're so good. I mean, this is a cool problem. I like this too. If they ever get to like more complicated ones, let me just show you one, Blair, that comes up all the time. Do you like TikTok or YouTube? Which one do you prefer? Prefer to like watch educational things. YouTube? Okay, let's do it. Here, I'll give you my YouTube real quick. I have a video on related rates that goes over, what's it, view my channel. And then I'm going to say related rates. Here we go. That's 39 seconds. Where's like the full thing? Yeah, here we go. At a rate of -8 inches per second. So this is a question they always love to do, which is like there's a cone and there's like water dripping out of the cone or something. So there's the equation. Not the equation. There's the video on it. And what ends up happening is it'll use this triangle inequality equation that you learned in geometry. So they love to do this in related rates. They love to bring in trig and geometry stuff that you have to remember in order to do it. Yeah, you covered it in class, but understood half of it. Yeah, here it is. It's 1:47, so it's very short. I apologize if it's fast. This is back when there were time limits on me putting out certain stuff, so I had to make stuff really quickly. Now they've at least boosted it a bit, so like, yeah, I made this video 2 years ago. I should make another one. So you can watch it a couple times, maybe hit stop or slow it down. But yeah, hopefully that explains you. And yeah, if you don't get that before your test, try to if you still don't get it, like come by the server and let me help you solve that one, because that one gets asked all the time. I know what happens to it. Okay, I got DMs from everyone today. What's going on? Kaz. Yes. Sensation. Oh, nice. I like that. That's good. Let me find this statics question that Zach had. Where? Oh, statics question. I think here is it. Oh man. Oh, this is a mess. Oh, I know what this is. Okay. Your test is until Monday. Okay, awesome. Yeah, cool. Yeah, also, yeah, if I'm not around, my sister is visiting this weekend, so I may not be like, I usually don't stream on the weekends. But we have a bunch of other really awesome math people that do math help. And again, yeah, the whole calendar is, where is it? Calendar. No, that's my personal calendar. Don't need to see that. Oh yeah, you're good, Zach. Yeah, which one cracks you up? This one.
The Mario cartoon one.
Yeah. So actually, yeah, a good thing. Yeah, Blair, is that tomorrow on Thursday around the same time, Zach will be doing math help. So if you want to ask him about related rates, he can help you out for sure. And then on Sunday, our friend Eric will be doing math help at 10 a.m. Pacific time. So that's like 1 p.m. on the East Coast, if you want to get help with that. The shit you're smacking. Oh. It's highly addictive. Ash says she has 5. Ash, where are the assignments you need help with? Oh my god, Ash. I want to help you, but... Let me see. Where is static solution? Let me pull that up. Is this the solution that you came up with? Holy shit. What the fuck is this, dude? What? What? Why is it so much? Why are there so many colors? Yeah, you can send it here, Ash. Yeah, send it in. Send it in. Sorry, I just want to see what the original question was. Dude, that's so dumb. Why is it that much work? Are they asking you to solve for the moments? Is that what this is? Oh, this is gross. Because, like, well, you have to figure out this, you gotta figure out this, you gotta figure out this. Oh, it's so gross. Yeah, you know what's so funny, Zach? So, while, yes, I do have a PhD in physics, and yes, I can do a lot of mechanics, and I can do a lot of force diagrams, this stuff is, like, not covered in physics. Because it's just crazy. Because as we can see from, like, Dr. L's solution at it, it just becomes an absolute clusterfuck of systems of equations, which is not really useful for teaching physics. Like physics, we just need to understand that, like, okay, whatever, like this force balances this force and the y component balances the other y component, great. Or the sum of the torques, great. But then when we add like 4 different like rotation points, it just becomes like incredibly complex in terms of like a system of equations. And so like I'm actually like not the best at these, because I just start throwing my hands up and being like, no. Like, I don't want to do this many. I don't want to do, 6 relationships? Why? Is this like a polyamory thing in Los Angeles, dog? Like, what the fuck? 6? Oh, no, yeah, Zach, I'm not blaming you. Yeah, no, I'm just taking my anger out of engineering. I appreciate, yeah. Please always send me, like, physics stuff. I always love looking at it and whatnot. It's 2 objects, so you do Newton's second law. For the two objects, that gives you 6 equations. You get the 7th from noting that the ratio of the lengths of the bars is unknown. Wow. That's nuts. A 7x7 matrix? Ew. Oh, wait. Okay, wait. Ashley needs help. What did she says? I have more, but I won't torture you. Yeah. Yes, there you go. Yeah. And yeah, Zach, that's the thing that gets taught in physics is more that you learn that, okay, X and Y direction forces all have to sum up to 0 because it's static, right? And then you need the torques, which are the moments, I guess, technically. They call them moments in engineering. They call it torque in physics. Well, yeah, good explanation there, Dr. L. Good job, man. Okay. Name all the... Okay, let's see. What all the books... Okay, what is it? Name the quadrilaterals that are rhombuses. I don't know. What's the requirement for something being a rhombus? Yeah. Once you realize a moment is just like the torque. Yeah, nice, yeah. Okay. Rhombus definition. Parallel, opposite acute, opposite obtuse, and 4 equals. Are all the sides have to be equal? Okay. So if all the sides have to be equal, Ash, right? Yeah. So we say like all sides equal. And then we say 1 pair of obtuse angles. 1 pair of acute. The yellow one's called chicken dinner. Okay, so this one doesn't work, Ash, right? This one doesn't work either. This one would, because all the sides are the same. The issue is that all the angles are 90 degrees. And you need one of the angles to be greater than 90 degrees. And 1 pair of them to be less than 90 degrees. So, for that reason, it's this. Cool? All right. Given it's a parallelogram, choose 2 of the following statements and determine if they are true or false. So this is saying that the sum of all the angles equals 180. No. That is false. Because they equal 360. Yeah. There's a cool equation. I think it's n minus 2 times 180. Is that correct? Is the sum of interior angles? Yes, thanks, Zach. Yeah. So if you got 4 sides, 4 minus 2 is 2. 2 times 180 is 360. Measure angle B is equal to measure angle C. Yeah, I believe that's correct. Oh, it's a parallelogram. Oh, so yes. True. A and C are supplementary angles. That is also true. Explain your reasoning. I don't really want to explain my reasoning. It's just like definitions. I guess you could draw a transversal, I guess. Right? Right? And so, like, this plus this have to add up to 180 because this and this are the same, and then this and this add up to 180. O is composed of two triangles. A, B, C, D is between the 2 triangles. BC is the diagonal. Ah. Oh, we're saying this. But then, wait. How does it tell me that A and C are supplementary then? How does it tell me that this and this are supplementary? A, B, C. Oh, no. Just even for part B. Sorry. Angle B equals angle C. Oh, it's because the sides are the same, right? Oh, for part A. Oh, yeah. True. Angle, side. Oh, use AD as a diagonal. Ooh. Oh, very nice. Nice. Yes. Oh, very cool. I like this is fucking, yeah, this is great. Yeah, this is sexy. Yeah. Because he's saying like this side is equal to this side. This side's equal to this side. Now you have side, side, side. So all the triangles are the same. Yeah, SSS. Yeah, okay. So yeah, if you want to say this, Ash, say like triangle ACD is congruent to triangle ABD by SSS. This is like the answer for this. And then proving they're supplementary, you can say transversal AC through ABCD. You can say I don't know. Well, I forget if there's actually like a rule for it, but kind of is. Basically like 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So you say like 1 equals 2, 2 plus 3 equals 180. So 1 plus 3 equals 180. You can write that. That, you know, that's a pretty good explanation for it. I'll send you these two as well, Ash, so you can see them. I don't want to see this. This hurts me. Gives me nightmares, dude. Okay. Sophia cuts a piece of felt in the shape of a kite. Okay. Cool. What is the length of the diagonal DF? Oh. Are these 90 degrees? Is that how a kite works? Oh, sorry, yeah. FD is perpendicular to EG. Uh-huh. Yeah, these are perpendicular. I was wondering if this was perpendicular. Because I'm just trying to get this, Zach, right? Well, I mean, this triangle's right to this triangle. I have a bunch of hypoteni, right? Kind of annoying. There's some rule for this. Diagonal of a kite. Oh, it's a perpendicular bisector. That's the area. Yeah, wow. I thought there might be like an easy way to do this. Oh, wait. They tell me the EG is 24. Oh. Those tricky people. They didn't show me that. Okay, this is 12. This is 12. Very cool. We should recognize something here, guys. What did I say about 12 and 13? Missing one is 5. Right? 5, 12, 13. Yeah, this is 5. And then this is 12, 16, 20, which is a 3, 4, 5. 16. So you can say that like, so 5, 12, 13. And then it's 12, 16, 20. So this is Pythagorean theorem. So 5 plus 16 is equal to 21. Okay. This one solved for this. And this one solved for this. Okay, the corners for a fence post are located at 7, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4.
Nice.
1, 4. Oh, thanks for the follow, dude. Matt! What's up, Matt? Okay. 3, 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We already know where this is going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 10. And they're like, what shape is this? What shape is this, Ash? Thanks, Zach. Yeah, thanks for telling him. Rains? Oh. Oh my god. What? It's a trapezoid. Trapezoid. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Nice. Good job, Ash. I'll download. Here, I'll send this to you.
Well done! Well done!
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, feel free to post all your other stuff. I hope you're learning from this, right? We don't want you to fail your classes, Ash. You've been here, how long? Ash, you've been in our server for like 3 years at this point. Like, you know more than anyone, you can get help from us. So, come here and get some help. It's an isosceles trapezoid. Ooh, yeah, you are right about that, Zach. All right, what's up, Matt? You got an identity question? My throat's kind of going. Oh, man. Still streaming. Here it is. Oh, love this. Okay, let's do it. Sine of 4x over 1 minus cosine of 4x divided by 1 minus 2 cosine of x over cosine of 2x is equal tangent of x. Go away, Wolof. Okay, first thing I feel like I want to do, and maybe Zach, you already see the intuition on this, but tangent I know is like sine over cosine. So I want like these things to like cancel off somehow probably, and then just get like sine over cosine, which would be nice. And especially when doing these types of things, notice how the argument is like 4x in some places, regular x in other places, and then 2x in some places. I want them all to be the same. So I'm going to use the double angle formula for this, which I got to remember the double angle formula. Yeah, pull them up.
Ooh, did I miss a new follower?
Yeah, we got a new follower. And he asked a question. Or she. I assume if their name is Matt, they're probably a guy. Never know anymore. It's 2024. Okay, so I know. He says he's a dude. Okay, cool. Fair play. Okay, so sine of 4x is going to be 2 sine of 2x cosine of 2x. You understand how I'm going to use this to bring this down? So this is 2 sine of 2x cosine of 2x, okay? And then we have 1 minus cosine of 4x. And then we still have 1 minus 2 cosine of x, right? Yeah. This is why they make you learn this shit. Okay, cool. All right, so right off the bat, cosine of 2x. Cosine of 2x and cosine of 2x are going to go away. Goodbye. Didn't need you there. Yeah, this is a big fucker, this thing right here. Dun, 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 dun. I don't want to do cosine squared. Maybe I do. I would like for this to just be cosine. Okay. Yeah, I think I see maybe where this is going to happen. So let's call cosine of 4x equal to cosine squared 2x minus sine squared 2x. I think that's what I want. I still want to keep a cosine on the bottom. Actually, no. I'm going to use this identity. Okay, so I'm going to say that cosine of 4x is equal to 2 cosine squared of 2x minus 1. So then when I plug that in, right, 2 sine 2x over 1 minus 1, so that's plus 1, so that's 2 plus 2 cosine squared of 2x. You could. I don't think you need to. Because watch what's going to happen here. This is actually pretty cool, man. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, and I forgot something. There's a minus sign here. Right? Yeah. Yeah. So we did 1 minus this. So we got minus 2 sine squared x, and then 1 minus 1 is 2. Hello, trig identities. Love these, right? They're fun. Again, I don't remember all these, but like whatever. I can pull a 2 out of everything here, right? Let's just pull a 2 out of everything, right? So now I have sine of 2x over 1 minus cosine squared of 2x times 1 minus 2 cosine of x. Okay. Sine squared plus cosine squared is equal to 1. So 1 minus cosine squared is equal to sine squared, right? So this becomes sine of 2x over sine squared of 2x times 1 minus 2 cosine x. Which, that's going to cancel one of these off. So now you have 1 minus 2 cosine of x over sine squared of 2x. And then sine squared... No, over just sine of 2x, sorry. We got rid of one of these, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. And then sine of 2x is 2 sine x cosine x. 1 minus 2 cosine x. 2 sine x cosine x. There might be a typo in this, honestly, and I'm starting to think there is. How the fuck do you show that's tangent? Let's make sure this is true first. I'm just curious. Because, you know, people make mistakes. No, I'm trying to have it equal tangent. Let's fix some of these things. It kind of looks like tangent. Is it though? Well, okay, wait. Did we type this in right, guys, first? Let me check this. Well, I mean, the worksheet can make sense. All right, sine of 4x over 1 minus cosine of 4x. 1 minus 2 cosine of x, cosine of 2x. Let me see if this equals tangent of x, just analytically. I don't think it does. Yeah, there's a typo. Right, that's correct, right? Sine of 4x over 1 minus cosine. Is that what you typed in? Is this exactly what your worksheet looks like? Okay, let's try that. True. Okay. Oh, I fucked up then. I typed this in wrong. Or you typed it in wrong? Okay. No. Maybe this works now. Oh, yeah, wait. This is cosine of 2x. Okay, one sec. Ah, yeah, see? Yeah, it's okay. It's alright. Yeah. There's a typo. Yeah, well, yeah, that's LaTeX, dude. You're eventually going to have to get used to that. If you want to do math or science. Yeah. I know, it looks weird. Okay, and this is... whatever. I'm just going to keep putting this. Okay. So now we have 1 over cosine 2x over sine of 2x. Okay. And then sine of 2x... Right. So that's 1 over sine. What's up, Peach Tea? Oh, Pen Center. What's going on, dude? Wow. And then it's minus the cotangent of 2x. Ew. What's up, dude? Good to see you, fam. Okay. Oh, you got a resub on me? Oh, thanks, dude. I gotta join your stream and resub you. What are we at? 12 months! It's been a full year! Whoa! That's super cool. 12 months of happiness together, Pen Center. We love this. What's up? Yeah, shout out to Pen Center. Pen Center's an awesome guy. Another one of our awesome math streamer friends. Make sure to go give him a follow. If you, and I think are you streaming this Sunday, I think? No, that's my personal calendar. Where's like calendar? There we go. Okay. There we go. Skibbity yes. Sunday,
Another
yes.
thing, it's like this Sunday.
It's monster. Yeah, okay, so he's got abstract algebra and math help late night Sunday. So if you guys want help with that, wait, let me get today, sorry. Yes. Right, awesome. Oh, and you have your reading group. Or someone has a reading group. Arton, is this a different person? It's Awesome Cross 98. Okay, let's see, because I gotta run in like 10 minutes to go tutor a kid. Oh, Arton is your textbook. Oh, good. Yeah, better not be more in it. That poor physics textbook just beats you, dude. Like, why? Why put yourself through so much pain? Yeah, you're good, Pen. Yeah, good to see you, man, dude. Yeah, appreciate you always. You're the best.
Bring me wine.
Bring me wine. Lots of love from Canada. Lots of love from America, dude. We love you too.
Lots of love from Yorkshire.
Lots of love from across the pond. All right. What are we doing wrong here? We're so close. One minus cosine of 2x. We have another Canadian. Wow, we have a lot of Canadians here. Yeah, Sensation will get you on the grammar. He loves the grammar. Oh. Wait a minute. No. Fuck. Ugh. No, not like this. Okay, wait 1 sec. God damn it, the Halo theme. Yeah, Master Chief needs to come fucking save us, dude. Okay, here I got it. Okay, Okay, I think Okay, if we take this over, 2 sine squared x is equal to 1 minus cosine of 2x. Do you see that? See that, Matt? All right, if I rearrange this one. So this is the same thing as 2 sine squared x. Sine 2x is the same as 2 sine x cosine x. Oh, I think we're about to hit it. Okay, this goes away. This goes away. And you're just left with sine of x over cosine of x, which, holy shit, that equals tangent! Oh, that was a fun one. I feel good. In almost the 3rd hour, we got this one right. Hell yeah, dude. Well, damn. Wait, is that who that is? Is that Lil Yachty? I didn't know that was Lil Yachty. That was too legit to quit. All right, nice. Okay, here, there you go. Good job, Matt. I'm gonna give you a little point there. I enjoyed that. You know what? I'm gonna use that one in the future, dude, for like people giving. Oh, are you in our Discord actually? By the way, sorry. If you're in our Discord, I posted that screenshot in our Discord. I forget if you're in our Discord. But otherwise, yeah, nice. Okay. Someone says, not sure if you got time. I got 6 minutes. I got 6 minutes before I gotta go teach someone else. Yeah, you can only post images. Yeah, but it's okay. He's new. Or she's new. I don't know. Someone's new. Of identities? Yeah. Oh, wow. Can you send that to me? Can I just, like, have it? If they're of that difficulty level, I would love to just have that on deck to just ask as challenge questions sometimes. Yeah, if you wanna join our Discord, there it is. And send me a DM. I would love to just, like, I don't know, run through those. They're so fun. Okay. Yeah, no, it's not your bad, Yashua. No, you're good. Let me see if I can do this in 5 minutes. I'll see how far I can get. Okay. Using, into the light of that, this is a region colored by, using, what? This DA. Considering the region, it's inside, okay, and then this is the circle. Okay. I don't think this is too bad, right? Oh, but they want me to use polar coordinates? I don't really want to. It's like I said no. Okay. Wait, but the functions in terms of x and y, does that mean I have to recast everything? Do I have to say x equals r cosine theta, and then y equals r sine theta? Yeah, the functions in x and y. Why would I do things in polar coordinates? One quarter of a circle minus 1/4 of a square inside it. Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay, okay, so, I mean, let's try to do it. Whatever. R. And then dA, I believe, becomes r dr d theta. Is that the conversion from dA to polar chords? I think so. I think it's r dr d theta. But then, yeah, the boys here, right? Yeah, x, so this is r cosine theta over what is just r squared. So you have cosine theta over r. I'm trying to cheat and not do the integration. I know. Okay. So at least we got to this point. Oh, look, and the r's cancel as well. Goodbye. So it's just that. Thanks, Matt. Oh, yeah, I got your DM. Appreciate that, dog. So then this is just cosine theta. Yeah. You're good, dude. Yeah, come by anytime you got questions. Okay. The region, though. is twofold, right? So in terms of DR, we're going from like here to here, right? Yeah. Like the radius is like changing, right? It's like doing that. I should figure out this angle first. Wait, this is 1, right? This is 1.
Nice.
This is offset by 1, but has a radius of square root of 2 over 2. Is that right? Because this is r squared. Oh, it's so ugly. The fuck? Why?
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
Why are they being mean to us, dude? Okay, right. Radius is equal to the square root of 2 over 2. And then it's also 1/2 over to the right. Right? So because here's my thought process behind this, okay? So in terms of d theta, right? I want to go from 0 all the way to whatever this angle is. Okay? So this is like theta 1. Pi minus 2 over 8? Oh, you're saying the final answer is pi minus 2 over 8. Yeah, okay, maybe. And then in terms of r, I think this is 2 integrals, right? Because I want to do this minus this. Oh, this is so gross that they put it in. Wait, okay, all right. X equals 1. R cosine theta is equal to 1. So R is equal to 1 over cosine theta. Is that right? So, okay, so for this one, we go from 0 to 1 over cosine theta. Yes. No, you're exactly right, Dr. L. It would be easier to do that. The issue, though, is that the integral is in terms of, I believe, the normal coordinate system. Like, if, wouldn't it start at 1? Oh, sorry, you're right. You know, my bad. Wait. Wait, R is just always 1 minus cosine theta. Then the line is x equals 1/2, and you get some clean angles. Yeah, but they want to do it in this way. Okay. I have to run. Yashua, sorry, I gotta run to a student. This is actually a good question, but are any of the other streamers on tonight? Or I'm probably the late one on right now. This is a good question. I like this. It's a pain. But yeah. That's kind of my thinking behind it. What you need to do is you need to find out what the area of this is, and then what the area of this is, and you have to do this minus this. I hope I don't get this tomorrow. I'm cooked. This is unnecessarily See, I've exceeded the maximum time on this. Yeah, that's just unnecessarily cruel. You don't want that. Anyways, I'll still give you a point, though, because it was a cool question. I like that one. But yeah, if you ever want other great questions, we have a lot of awesome mass streamer friends, so go check them out. Yeah, definitely check out more. Yeah, please do. All right, cool. All right, let's end up the stream. All right. Thank you, everyone, for coming to Office Hours today, Actual Education. I had a lot of fun. We had 2 raids, I believe, and then we had a bunch of people come from YouTube. So thanks again for finding us and whatnot. Thanks again to our subscribers. Thanks to all Discord server boosters. You're all awesome people. I'm done streaming for the week. But again, if you want to figure out, if you need help later in the week, there's the calendar. Has all of our awesome friends who are streaming. So feel free to check them out. until our next stream will be a Monday. That'll be 3 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Eastern. You can also find it on the calendar there. Okay. Oh, yes. Okay, I've been wanting to raid this person. Okay, so Science and Technology, sorry, not Science and Technology, Ask a Scientist Gaming has a bunch of grad students, I think, on their stream right now, and they're answering questions about how to get into grad school and, like, what grad school is. You know, shh, don't do it. Pretty sure Zach and I can agree on that. But, so, if you want to learn more about grad school, please say hi to our friends over at Ask a Scientist Gaming. Or they say they're offline. Oh, what? Oh, they just ended? God. Oh, we missed their stream. All right. Go say hi to Moohoodles then. She's cool. She does... Her stream starts in 6 minutes, and she's doing things with astrobiology. But okay, cool. All right. Again, have a great rest of your Wednesday. Have a great rest of the week. We will see you on Monday. Peace out.